So, Gimbal, when you're ready, take it away.
Previously on Dungeons and Daniel, the gang has finished their business with the goblins and delivered a tasty pie to a friendly tree. After losing their captured beast in several days of travel in exchange for a few trinkets and wolf attacks, they made their way back to town in time for the festival. Will the gang get a chance to enjoy themselves and perhaps make some coin? Will they forgive Gimbal for taking them to the wrong wizard tower? Will they ever complete an actual quest? Find out today on Dungeons and Daniel.
Thank you very much. Cool. So that's a big apt recap. A bunch of stuff happened. I'd say that was your first arc was like an arc 0. You guys are together as a band now. And as I said earlier, you've arrived at this town, which has changed dramatically. There are people walking around in the street. There seem to be tents set up here. The tavern inn that you came and met at is down to the south of where you are now, and it's pretty far away, considering this town was much smaller when you got here the first time. But you can still get to it, no problem. Seems to be a lot between you and it. You've actually been setting up this campsite for a little while, and while you were doing so, you couldn't help but to see an almost, could it be, gold-plated paladin walking up beside you, and as you attempted to entertain them, they said in a very peculiar voice that they hope that Godex is with you. At this point, one of the guys from next door to you comes over, and he greets you and says, Buzzers, how you doing tonight? And he's got a friend next to him. Seems to be Bruce is awake, but he's stumbling a little bit. The other man's speaking to you, asking how you are.
Dude, I can't remember who the hell is Bruce.
Bruce here. He's just been asleep next to you. You greeted him when you came in.
Oh, sick.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what's up, Bruce?
Yeah, see, the thing is,
Myself on the map, by the way.
What did you say, man?
I think you and I need to be on the same page. So, Bruce, go get us some ale. Please. Bruce sort of like looks at him and goes off dejected, like, why the fuck must I get some fucking ale?
Sorry, and thanks.
So, where are you guys coming from, eh?
Physics, I can't read myself on the map, by the way.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, I've locked everything just in case. Let me unlock everything.
That's a very good idea. I
There
can
we
read myself. There we go.
I don't have a Bruce. God damn it.
Yeah, that's why everyone was confused. Where the fuck is Bruce?
Where is Bruce? And Barry.
Oh, I remember Bruce and Barry. They were sleeping by the fire. We just joined them.
Yeah.
Away.
Okay, I'm gonna get a token for them. In the meantime, Bruce is on his way to their campsite. He seems to be rummaging through one of the tents there, and Barry's asked you guys where from. What's going on? Are you doing that? Anything to drink yet?
Hey. I came from killing goblins and bandits and what are those rust monsters? We've come from a long way
Rust
away.
monster. What's a rust monster?
The wall.
Hey.
The wolves.
The wolves.
Oh.
Oh, we killed some wolves.
Yeah, no, there's some wolves out there. There's some nasty wolves out there.
It's been an
Bruce
adventurous
arrives
journey.
and he has four ales in bottles, and hands one to each of you, and sort of like grumbles. He doesn't seem to speak much. Forgive Bruce. He tried his hand at the drinking competition, eh? And well, it didn't go so letter for him.
Just speaking of South African slang.
Yeah.
within D&D. Love it.
Brucey got a
I guess
bit
you can't win them all.
Well, hopefully you still had a good time all the while doing it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had a fun time at least. It was really good. But he lost. He lost 3 gold. 3 times. Yeah. And Barry and Bruce, they seem to be getting themselves ready to make some food. Want to join us later there for we've got some meats. You want to can bring some meat? You can bring some meats, and we can cook the meats together. Have a big pile of meats. What do you guys think? Later on, hour 2.
I love a big pile of
Big
meat.
pile of meat sounds good to me.
Yes.
Good idea.
I've got some grain and some cheese if you want. The only thing that Barry said, that Bruce has said.
Bruce, we appreciate you.
Nods his head and carries on getting
Easy,
the meals and
Bruce.
things prepared. All right then. Well, go check things out. Hey, you should have a nice time. It's gonna be good.
A nice time.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have fun. Good luck. Good Moses on back. Finish off his ale.
So, my mousy friend, where are we going?
No, my plan was to follow you guys around.
Well,
Tiberius didn't
Rose,
seem to think of having an idea of going to the drinking contest. I'm just here to, have a look around. Just stay with you guys.
Has the
Can
drinking
you-
contest not already passed? Because our friend is already so drunk from it.
oh no, he seems to have just woken up from recovering from it like the night before. Or
Alright. Wasn't
slept
there a
the
mention
entire
of a
day.
pie eating contest?
A pie eating contest.
And as you guys come across this sundial, you sort of
Sundial.
notice that
Oh.
yeah,
Yes.
it's a bit.
Yeah.
You look at it at first, being like, "Oh, this can tell us the time," and then you sort of realize actually the sun's gone down, so maybe it won't work so well.
Not a moon dial?
No.
Why, actually,
Siberia.
yes, it is a moon dial,
A moon
but it doesn't
dial?
tell accurate time. The man from just down south comes from you. It's a bit of a strange concept, I know, and a concept that doesn't work, but it works in the day. How are you guys doing? What can I interest you in? Some other
What?
intricate strangeness?
He just bullshitted us, dude. The moon dial doesn't work at night, but it works during the day. I'm sorry, sir.
Sir, please, tell me more of your fascinating wares, please, sir.
Yes, well, if you want to, you can come right in here, and I have myself and yourself and anyone who wishes to join in a maze that you can navigate. This
Oh,
maze is a mystery as you proceed. 1 silver piece per participant. And he gestures inside the tent.
hmm.
1 silver piece? Okay, let's do it.
That'll be 1, 2, 3 silver pieces. And your friend here turns to you, Inspector Clue. What are your thoughts on mysteries?
Oh, I love good mystery.
Mysteries.
He holds out his hand towards you as if to ask for a silver piece.
I'll pay for everyone.
Oh,
Ah,
very
Very
generous.
generous of you. Nice. Well, make your way inside. And when you go through the door, take a turn to the right and stick together because hurt get or lust.
What did you say?
Here we go.
Okay.
Are we getting eaten?
I look around and just go, I guess we're doing this.
Away we go.
In we go.
So, with regards to these tents and things like this, the tents are a little bit bigger than what you can see here. It's,
Yeah.
It's like
I
Hermione's
figured.
bag.
bag. Yes, I figured that
Yeah.
was also going
But
to
not
be made.
magically so. So we're just gonna have to use theater of the mind, which is what this game is anyway.
All about dog.
No.
So the strange person that led you inside from out there, Tiberius. Oh, and you, Mr. Green Man. Do you want to venture inside with your friends? Your diminutive friend there paid for your entrance, so it's perfectly fine.
I'm just thinking
What did he call
about
me?
things. He called you diminutive,
Thinking, don't hurt
which means
yourself.
less than. Now let's go.
Okay, well, as you guys go in, this appears to be a room full of reflective surfaces. You can see yourselves almost just as yourself, but from multiple directions, in multiple locations. This is a house of mirrors. And as you start navigating your way through, I want you all to roll a perception check for me, please.
What did you say? Perception.
Perception, yeah.
19%.
Oh, I've got the wrong bloody...
Beavers Christmas.
16 plus 3.
Wait, I rolled a 1.
Ooh, a natural
no.
one.
Wait,
A
what's
natural
that?
1.
Did he? No, you didn't.
No, I did.
What
Didn't I?
Inspector Clouseau? It says perception. It says 12.
That's weird. It said 1.
Or did you only see the one on the dice?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's fine.
So
Yes,
no
right.
one's rolled.
No one's
Nope.
rolled.
I guess
No
not.
critical failures.
You got a
Thank
you.
7.5. You got a 7 plus 5.
Yeah, this
So
good.
we got ourselves... We have rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
19
Why-
plus 1, 7 plus
No,
5.
check the dates. It's
Sorry.
only
there we go. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Starts with a Tiberius 17, 20,
Let's
12,
see what's
19.
going on. Nice. Okay, cool. Everyone above 10. You all notice as you push on forward, forward being in an anti-clockwise direction, the door of the entrance behind you closes, and it too is a mirror, and the walls start to shift around. And it's in a new configuration. By this time, you're sort of not sure if you've lost your orientation, and I would like you to roll a survival check for me, please, as your instincts kick in. Everybody.
Survival
22.
15.
14, 22, 15, and 9.
Oops.
Oh,
Oof.
poor little mouse.
You are totally taken aback by this, Rosemary, but the combined efforts of your friends seems to pull you in the right direction. As who rolled the highest there? Inspector Clue sort of like prods his stick out, waves his stick out in the air. This way, this way. You guys motion closer to Inspector Clue as you continue in this maze, and as you do so, again the walls shift and change, and the way that this person spoke about making it to the exit sort of seems like he was speaking about making it towards the entrance, which was confusing at first, but now you understand. I want you guys, let me see how many this is, give me a second please. Ooh, okay. I want you guys to make an investigation check to see if you can tell which way you're supposed to be going now by feeling out your surroundings. Nice.
8.
Oh, with those rolls, I think we needed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
so
sure.
I am averaging this.
Oh, Lord.
So let me. The last one was much easier to average. So
It's a nat 20. Come on now.
let's see. I can.
44 divided
Do
by
that.
4, which is 11.
I'll give you a stronger worth, but unfortunately, even with that, you don't manage to get over the DC of this particular challenge.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah, but you'd needed maybe 2.
Or just not a 4 and an 8.
And that 20 only guarantees a success on a hit, nothing else. But usually would count on a 1-on-1 situation. I'd be like, yeah, you know everything about how this maze works.
Yeah.
But group activity averaged out. You sort of fail to know your surroundings. Some of you seem to be almost splitting up in this maze. You can still see each other, but you have to all make a survival check to see if you keep yourselves.
I thought we were all following
view of
Llama,
each other.
guys.
As the walls moved, it seems to have separated you.
Oh lord.
Oh no.
I'm rolling another survival check then.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 11.
20.
30, 20. 19, okay. You guys just manage to keep each other's wits about you. And Tiberius, you notice that the other two are not near Inspector Clue anymore. And Inspector Clue seems to be like going along his way. And Gimbal, you sort of reach eye to eye with Tiberius and also realize that you may have just taken the wrong turn.
Okay, I'd like to... Hello? Gimbal, Rosemary, hello? Rah!
We're here. Can you see us?
And there
Can
are
I hear them?
multiple reflections of you guys around. Yeah, you guys can hear each other.
Oh, it seems we've split up. Let's try stick together as we are and move on. I suppose.
But
What's happening?
Why is it 2 more?
Oh, illusions.
Multiple reflections.
oh yes, multiple reflections, right? Of course. Clever
Thank you
bugger.
for
Clever
thank you
bugger.
for removing.
This is, you guys have succeeded on 3 rolls. I need 1 more roll. You guys are going to collectively use whichever of the 3 you want to use on your own. Investigation, perception, or survival. It's up to you.
Oh, we just need to do 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I can roll perception, because it's got my highest
Plus
modifier.
running all of them.
I've got +3 in 1, so I'm rolling that one.
You have to get 4 before failing 2.
Oh.
I've got
Hey, I've been
13.
doing pretty well until now.
Okay, sick.
Ooh, that might help things.
13, 3, 13, 22.
22 and 3, Gimbal. Gimbal, what are you
Ouch.
doing over there?
Hey, I've been crushing it.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are completely lost.
Okay,
You're still
Gimbal.
together, but you're completely lost. And you don't seem able to find your way out of this place.
Okay, can I take my crowbar from my backpack?
Don't damage the property. What are you
Just
thinking?
yet. Just yet. Like, come on, we have a couple of small bodies,
Alright,
strong
let's
minds,
go.
you know.
Let's go. This crowbar is pretty strong too.
Ah, you guys all right in there? You hear a sort of muffled sound.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
We're
yes.
fine. Just Gimbal over here is panicking.
The walls sort of rotate out and make a toroidal, semi-toroidal oval shape, making the passageways clear. You can still see infinite reflections of yourselves, though, this time, as the walls bounce off of each other with light, and the entranceway becomes clear and revealed. And the man that had led you there before stands quite happy in his strange mannerism. He asks you, would you like to have another go? It's a mystery. It's quite fun, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
this
it's
man
I'm
also
quite
amusing.
full of this mystery.
All right. Well, fair enough. one time is perfectly fine. Now you understand the mystery. You can find some more mysteries out there. Hope you enjoy your day. Send people this way if they wish to find out more about strange things.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
alright, weirdo.
We got swindled twice now. First by a fake fact, and now by a mirror, a tent that doesn't lead out. Alright.
Hey guys, what about Cuntus?
Cantus.
Yes, you remember Cuntus. He told us about the festival.
As you round the corner there, just before you move forward, Gimbal, please make a perception roll.
Perceive this.
15.
You see Pontus to your right-hand side. This is his avatar.
There he is!
Oh,
Cuntus, what's up?
I'm more interested in this old man, but we can come back to him.
Is that...
The old man, as you guys walk past, says to you, "Well, hey, oh, I see you've come through. I have some things here. Oh, I see. Come back later, and
Okay.
we can talk. I've got competitions for you."
Competition. I'll see you later, old man. Shame, sorry. I wonder if that was rude calling me an old man.
Oh, hello. Here you go. You guys here for the archery competition?
Are we doing archery?
Of course we're here for the archery competition.
Wait, you sound familiar.
Cuntus, it's me, Gimbal. We met on the road last week.
Squints, like really concentrating. I remember. Yes, I don't like you,
Oh,
but I'm still
she was nice.
glad to
Where's
see.
your wife at? Tell
Come
where's-
inside. Come through, and there's archery. You guys can try your luck, try your hand. Come on through. And as you enter, you see there are three there seem to be a couple of there seem to be a couple of targets played out different places, and there is Maria. She is sitting quite happily in her chair, and
Gary?
she greets you. Hey, it's you guys. I see you're still doing well.
Hey, Oba-chan.
Oh, Bacha?
the festival
What's
going
that?
for you?
Well,
Why?
you are all adventurers. What does Upacha mean?
Old lady.
Oh, well, I suppose I do appear old because I am old. Getting on in age. I can still hunt, but Pontus has unfortunately he's not been able to see very well for a while. So, dearie, I'm so sorry about that. He can't tell the difference between a human, a mouse, an elk, or an alligator. We tried to get some spectacles made, but they were too expensive for us. Anyway, you're not here to talk about that. We've got competitions here. This isn't our home, of course. You can join us later. We've got nice food, and we offered you that as recompense. But here is an archery competition. Would you like to try? Free, on the house. On the house, usually
Free?
1 silver piece. Free? A silver piece for a second time. I am sorry. And you can only win this once per day, but a free round. One attempt for each of you.
And I can
Awesome,
decide
Mary.
which target to shoot at?
You have to hit all 3 targets, and you've got
Oh.
3 attempts with each target.
I want to try
And
that.
she stands up, hands you a longbow, and a few a quiver of 9 arrows. Please go into D&D Beyond. Just equip yourself a longbow.
My
Longbow.
own?
Yeah, go to D&D Beyond. Open up your character. Go to the inventory and manage inventory.
Can I use my hand crossbow?
Unfortunately, dearie, it's a matter of using the same equipment for every contestant.
Do I need to add arrows, or we're just gonna
No.
know when we're okay?
Okay.
Oh, I should probably bring up the archery thing, shouldn't I? So, who's gone
Longbow. Me.
Lama.
first?
Cluzo.
Lama, take your shot at which target are you shooting at?
The closest one first.
Take a shot.
I'm taking a shot. And I guess I need to do an attack with a longbow, right?
That's correct.
And shoot. Damage or hit?
Just hit. I seem to have lost my notes on the archery. Let me just have a look here.
And
Give us a second, sorry.
no worries.
Ah. Right, there you go. You have never really used one of these things before, and it seems quite big, standing a little bit higher, taller than you are. But you ready yourself, you take a nice little thwack at the ground to get it into the ground, and you just manage to pull off the hit on this first target. Well done. Seems like you managed to pull that off quite well. I thought you'd struggle a bit more. Well, go for it. You have to hit the other two now. Only 3 shots per target.
I'm pretty sure I can do better on this one, but is a hit good as a hit?
It's as good as a hit, my dear.
Okay. Then let's try the other one. The middle one.
Hoi hoi.
You don't move the bow much, except to dig it more into the ground with your foot, and you anchor it with your foot this time, and you pull back. Now you've got a little bit more aim with your hand. Wham! This thing goes right into a nice sweet spot in the second target.
Oof. Lovely. Think I'm warmed up now.
That was very, very good. The last one's a little tricky. You sort of notice it's hanging a little bit and it sways as the tent rustles in the wind.
Gonna make it an attempt.
Oh.
What?
It takes every bit of concentration and effort from you to manage to pull this off, but you glide that arrow straight into that target. You are just able to hit it. It's not a good spot, but it technically counts. And she smiles and reaches beside her, opens a little box, gives you a badge, and it says Expert Marksman.
Oh, thank you.
You're absolutely welcome, dear. Well done, good show. Never seen a long bow stuck into the ground like that and used. You'd make a good hunter yourself.
Thank you. Well, it was taller than me.
She smiles and
Next
gestures
man up.
the long bow away from you and sort of dusts it off and passes it over to Tiberius as he takes the mantle. Remove a longbow, Inspector Clue. Please add one. Tiberius.
100%.
And now we have the opposite of that. A man with a bow that's taller than him. And now we have a man who's twice as tall as the bow.
Haha. Feels like a toy.
Which target?
I'm gonna. I don't know. I
It
suppose.
looks like a toothpick in your hands.
Yeah. the close one as well.
Go for it.
18.
You just
Go off.
like casually pull back, with this thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's try for the far one.
No.
16.
You do exactly the same thing, but this one travels with the same strength, so it does drop off a little, but you manage to hit that target.
I managed to hit.
That target.
Awesome. And now then let's go.
Barely.
Barely. Ah, 7 for the middle one.
You did exactly the same everything, like mechanically as with the first target, but it just drops off and goes right beneath the swaying target.
Got 2 more attempts. Come on now, Tiberius.
2 more. I can do this. And
You better dig it into the dirt.
dig it into the dirt. No, I want to dig it into the target.
Throws the bow. Sorry.
Release the bow. 16.
You actually double back your or you double the distance drawn back on your bow, and you release it at the right amount of strength, but you don't take into account the sway, and it goes right through where the target would have been.
What? Would have been.
You've missed.
I've missed.
It's a swaying target. Now, dearie, you've got one more shot left, and you've got the strength to do this. You've shown remarkable fortitude, but this one you have to breathe. Breathe with the left and breathe with the right. And keep doing that. And when you're in the middle of breaths, then you know it's time to release.
Okay. So I'm gonna try that. And then I breathe and release. 21.
You bam, hit that arrow right into that target. Nice, juicy spot. Just like that. Very, very good. That target whacks the back of the tent, but comes back as it is on a loosely hung string. Beautiful, beautiful. She claps her hands. Very, very nice. And
Very
she reaches
wise
out and
teacher.
gives you a badge. Expert marksman.
Woo!
Very good student. Well done. She takes the bow from you. Who's up next?
Go. If-
She hands the bow over. Who's picking up the bow?
I'll pick it up.
There you
I
go.
should be smaller, shouldn't I? In the tent.
That's
Bye.
a good idea. Whoever did that, whoever was the first to do that one, well thought. Make her smaller. too.
Right, where are the targets? They're the orange marks.
That's correct.
Okay. Where am I standing? Like here?
No, yeah. Same. She's the
Okay.
line, essentially.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit the nearest one first.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Well,
You, close your eyes and feel the arrow release from your hands, and then when you open your eyes, there it sits, just in the border of the target, and you look over nervously over at the lady, and she nods with a smile. Well done.
okay. I'll go for the next nearest one then. After 21. So
You
Ooh.
keep your eyes open this time, and you actually manage to aim, and you get it right in the middle of this target. Bam, bullseye. Wow, beautiful. You say you don't know what you're doing? Then you're a natural.
let's see what I'm doing with this last target before we make any assumptions.
The
Okay.
middle one was.
Careful now, mouse. Don't
I'll
launch
try.
yourself.
I try for the furthest target. I roll a 10.
It falls short.
Alright.
Your aim is true, but the strength was not there.
I do have -1 on strength. Makes sense. I shall try again. 18 plus 2, 20.
This time you pull back, you stare, and like, you know, most archers you've seen look down this thing from the side, and like their nose is almost resting on the bow string. You've seen this in books. But you're not implementing this at all. You've literally just got the bow in front of you, and you're staring with both eyes like level with the target, and you just shoot and just manage to get this thing in full concentration mode into the target that swings. Very, very nice. You're all quite proficient at this. She hands you
Expert
an embroidered
marksman all around.
expert marksman badge.
Nice. And then we're left
Please,
with Gimbal, or who are we left
yes,
with?
Gimbal, please add a longbow to your inventory. Rose, please remove yours.
Gimbo.
Gimbal.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Let's see the little man do it.
So, first target.
Where are you shooting from? Sorry, dearie. Please come stand over here.
I moved him.
Thank you very much. Would you like to take another shot? I mean, that was a beautiful shot. But
Sure, that would be nice. We'll go for the far one.
the one on the furthest, the moving one? Ooh, nice. I'm afraid you're going to have to aim up, dearie.
Use a ball.
Up is in the direction of your head.
Whoa there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hey.
He gets his shit
Think to
together.
help.
Gets his
Remember
shit
to
together.
breathe.
Sort of thinks to himself, aim up. Takes a proper aim and shoots right into this target. Nice sweet spot. And you like look over with a look of confidence, and she, ha! Well, looks like you did have the ability after all.
Yeah, I go back to ability. I'll go for the next one, the middle one.
You can do it.
Now, don't be sour, dear. I'm just playing and teasing. It's all fair and well. I'm sure that you've got yourself another 2 wonderful attempts on that target.
I'll take it to attempts.
You can do this. Skibappity-doo-wee-oh, wapparabap.
And you'd managed to hit the border, but you hit it on the outside of the border, rather. You managed to hit the piece that the target is attached to, but not the target itself. It's all right. One more try on that target.
Let's go. Son of a...
And unfortunately, this one goes off to the left and pierces a little hole in the tent.
Bones
Well,
rigged.
that was bound to happen. Don't worry. I'm
It
able
was
to
bound to
just so.
Hope you didn't hit
Oh.
anyone outside.
Seems to have been very low.
Show me your trinket.
Your trinket? What?
He rage quit. He ran away.
Okay, cool. So Gimbal approaches this man and says, yes, I have a wager for you. I have some maps, and I have locations, and I want to ask you some questions. If you can answer 4 questions correctly before answering 2 questions incorrectly, I will give you triple your gold. Entrance is 1 silver.
will give us
He-
triple our gold, as in the gold we currently have.
The
Or
gold.
the one that we
The gold.
forgot.
He means this as money, like cash. People would say gold as opposed to saying silver pieces, or specifically, gold would be cash.
So he'll give us 3
Or
silver
bucks.
pieces if we answer all the questions correctly.
Well, Gimbal, so far, you guys are still having a nice
So
social
could I give
interaction
him like
with
5
the
silver
decent old
and
lady.
give me 15?
Thanks, ma'am. You taught me well. Bye.
Absolutely. I can definitely do that. I can go up to 1 gold piece.
Thank you. Teeny
All
weeny
right,
tiny
I'll
bird.
take 5 silver.
5 silver pieces. All right. That's magnificent. And I see your friends have joined you as well. What interesting times. Would any of you like to participate in this?
I'm alright. I'd rather laugh at him answer the questions.
I also don't
incorrectly.
have money. I'll just watch you guys.
You can find your own tents, you know.
Oi! Bastard.
Oi, you paid me to come along. I'll happily go off with my money.
All right. Who is sorry? Just for myself. Who's participating?
I think just Gimbal.
Right.
I would like
Um,
to participate, if you don't mind, Gimbal.
Not at all.
Perfect. 1 silver, you said?
1 silver piece minimum, 1 gold piece maximum. I'll triple your wager.
Okay. I'll give the gold.
1 gold piece taken down for you, and he notes it in his book. 1 gold piece, and
Does
5
having
silver pieces.
gerbils in real life help with anything in this game? Like, do I get like any additional bonus? Sorry, my gerbil. I got my gerbils out.
You did you pull out your thing and roll a gerbil?
No.
Do it. Do it.
I wish I
Natural
could.
gerbil.
Roll a rat,
We-
but hope it's a joke.
We can talk about that. We can make a rat that's instead a gerbil and just keep the same stats. No. Yeah. Let's see how things go. That's not going to change anything, you know. Except I don't get to be like a mouse with a rat. Ha ha ha. Yeah, sorry. 5 silver pieces down for 1 gold piece down for Lama. I should have gotten this together, so I need to get this together. While that's happening, Tiberius, Rose, where are you off to? What are you guys doing? You're gonna hang around and watch them, or check out a few things?
My intention was to laugh at him getting the questions wrong, so I'm hanging around and watching.
Nice.
I was
Super
not
judgy.
joking.
Nice. So I will see. And he opens up his book and takes a look at a few pages, sorry. And he says, the first question I'd like to ask you, and you may use any of the maps that you see in front, this is a part of the game. Please tell me, in which type of places would you find a particular creature? It is called an Abishai. I want you to roll a nature check for me.
Both?
Yeah, both of you. And he hands you each a piece of paper, and there are quills on the desk. And he says, please write down your answers, provide them to me. Don't say them. I don't want you discussing things together. Some people would call these scaly devils. Some of them can fly. The Abashia. Where would you find them? Did we roll it? Did it come through?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Wait, I can't see Llama's one.
414.
14.
Oh, right. Okay. He looks up at you, Llama, and he nods his head, and he looks to you, Gimbal, and he shakes his head, and he hands you 2 new small pieces of paper. And he says, "Where would you find an amount of gold that can be easily mined, but not easily sold?" And I want you to roll a history check for me, please. He takes the pieces of paper, he looks up at you, Gimbal, and he says, "Unfortunately, sir, that's 2." And he turns to Mr.
Yeah. It's all rigged.
He turns to Inspector Clue and he says, "And for you, that's 1 that you've gotten wrong." And he looks back at his book and he says, "On which sea can you find 3 beaches?" And I want you to roll a
What was that question? When you're done with this house.
a survival check as you peruse the maps in front of you. On which sea can you find beaches 3?
Nat 20. 23.
Nat 20. You like blurt out the answer. The abysmal sea. And like you're supposed to write it down, but you're so excited, and he's so chuffed that you got it right. And that's the second one correct. I suppose the other competitor is gone, but if you could stick to writing them down, that would help me ask these
I'm
questions
sorry.
again in future. But very nicely done. You've gotten yourself 2 correct, 1 incorrect. Let's see what you can do. Now tell me, where would you find a giant scorpion? Roll a nature check for me.
Oi.
And he looks at the piece of paper and he says to you, "I'm sorry, sir, but that's 2. Thank you
Oh,
for
well.
playing. You can play again as many times as you'd like." And he looks over to Ryu Rose. "And you can play as many times as you like to, ma'am."
Okay.
Tiberius, what are you up to? Yes, there's a man next to you. He is, as you walk past him on your right, he's busy setting up a contraption, or resetting up a contraption, something that seems to have been there for a bit. Seems preoccupied as you step up to the merchant in front of you, and you see little bits and bobs. And like a compass, there's a compass on the table, there's hourglasses on the table, and he greets you, "Hello,
Hello.
how can I help you?"
What have you got for me, sir?
"I've got trinkets and things that you might enjoy if you get bored on your travels."
Get bored. Does that mean
Yes,
it'll
books.
help me kill things?
That's
Because that's how I
things.
cure my boredom.
No.
No.
I had a past in killing things, but I collect baubles. And as much as you can kill some man with a bauble, that's not what I intend to do, or intend my merchandise for. However, there is a blacksmith to the north near the river.
Haha.
I suggest you speak to him.
Thank you for your input, sir.
And as you turn around, this guy behind you has finished the contraption. He looks up and he sees all of you. A smile comes across his face. "Ah, we're there near of you. like to try your hand at the doll trap? And he points to the fountain. There's a chair with a doll in it. And if you'd like, it's only a silver piece. And you can try it out. And there's a nice trinket of a prize you can win. And if you pay me a little extra, maybe a small offer, I could put one of your friends in there.
What? Um,
Okay.
should we put in?
The mouse.
No,
No.
our friend who can't win anything. He has such great
Yep.
luck.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs something good.
I think he does. He seemed to be raging quite a lot. Gimbal? Step inside.
Excuse me, sir. This is
Yes,
more
yes,
for...
yes. Hello.
Yes, please move from behind my desk.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you. Would anyone like to purchase anything interesting, entertaining?
Do you have to purchase?
What sort of trinkets do you have, sir?
He puts his he gestures out with his hands, and you see a couple of things sprayed on there. Things like compasses, a horn, one of those horns with gold, little embroidery along the edges, where pieces of the metal has been put onto the horn. Are just things in sort of stuff to pass the time, or to try and track, or to try and keep yourself busy.
Right. Well, that sounds very fascinating.
If there are things in the inventory in D&D Beyond, anything you can find there, or something you can find online that's official or whatever, if it's weird, he'd probably have it.
Okay.
Haven't really looked online. Does he have a pet
Something.
gerbil?
A pet, you say?
A pet gerbil?
A pet gerbil?
Mhm.
I would have to find out about pet gerbils, but you can ask around. You never know. Maybe ask Gertrude. She spends lots of time with nature. And he motions, he points towards this lady over here.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, buddy, do you have a set of playing cards?
Actually, that's exactly the kind of thing that I have. And he shows a small box that contains 3 decks of playing cards. What kind would you like? Would you like these nice plain ones? Puts down a plain pack. Or would you like these beautiful black ones? Or these artistically embroidered? And he hands down what seems to be a coated in silk like, deck of cards.
How much is the
He
black
chose different
one?
prices. It is 5 gold pieces for this black set of cards.
5 gold pieces?
5 gold pieces. They are very nice.
You like trinkets that pass some time and baubles, huh?
That's correct, sir.
Do you like dice?
What are you proposing?
I'll say, if I win at a game of dice, it's 2.5 gold, and if you win, it's 5 gold.
I see. I have dice here as well. Would you be interested in purchasing some dice?
We can use my set.
I say then that if I win, it's 5 gold and your set of dice.
Has to be something in it for him.
That's what's in it for him.
I mean, aren't you offering him the same price as he originally offered for if, you
I tell
lose,
you,
he wins?
I will give it to
come
you
on
for
now.
2 gold, but you must
Let's-
wager the equivalence of
let's-
value.
Let's do this. If you win, it's 6, and if I win, it's 4.
That sounds like a fair wager to me as well. Deal. What rules are we
So-
playing at?
What I would like to do is we each roll 3 6-sided die, and whichever person gets the highest pair. So you roll until you get a pair, and then whoever has the highest pair, it'll just be like dice in
So, okay,
street,
yeah,
like getter shit.
So
It'll be
we-
real ghetto.
explain that again, if you can.
So we each roll 3d6 until
Right.
we get a pair, and then whichever one of us has the higher pair. So like if you get 2 6s, then you're number 6, and then I'd have to beat. Well, I can't beat that, but if you get 2 6s, that's good. If you get 3, then that's your number.
Oh, so we just counted up, like check out who gets the time. Best out of, okay, it's best out of 1, best out of 2, 3, or something.
But just one game.
One game. We roll
So
one
I'll
roll.
roll 3d6
All right.
until you
Can you
get
see-
a pair or 3 of a kind.
Can you see my dice here?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, cool. So, you ready? Thank you for explaining these rules to me. I like it. Very short, very sweet, straight to the point. 3, 5, 6, 14.
Okay, so just keep doing it until you get a pair or 3 of a kind.
A pair or 3 of a kind, okay.
Okay, my number is 5.
Pair or 3 of a kind. And then the one that you've got the pair of or 3 of a kind.
Yep, that's your number.
Right, got you. It seems your dice, they roll very, very well.
Ah.
But not in
Cool.
favor of me. You may have this nice deck of cards for 4 gold pieces.
It was a good game, sir. Pleasure
Oh.
doing business with you.
Well played.
This was very amusing.
He seems quite chuffed with that. I think I want to take a little break there. Is everyone okay if we take a 15-minute pause?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I can make a
maybe.
coffee. Yep.
Good. Cool. So Tiberius, you've been approached by this man while Gimbal has been making a nice deal and playing some games with this man behind you, just turned away from. He pointed you north towards the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Inspector Clue and Rose, you have been following behind, and you are looking at Tiberius and wondering what his answer may be to this person's offer. Gimbal, at this moment, you're probably still playing the game with the stranger there.
Please remind me of what the guy
Being
offered
the
me.
person.
Yeah, but like, what does that do? Did he tell us?
You can win a small trinket of a prize, 1 silver piece to enter, and you can get this doll down into the water. You can hit that little trigger in there. What you see is a half of a barrel cut out and plonked over the pole that sits on top of this fountain. And there's a dummy on a chair that's rigged up there. And inside the barrel is a red mechanical ring that seems like it would collapse upon getting hit. And
Oh,
he points with like a hooked finger, like you have to get it in the barrel. And
Oh,
if you can do it, then, well, you get yourself a little trinket. And if you want to pay a little bit more, I said maybe 3 silver pieces, maybe 4. You can put a
Oh.
friend, I could be persuaded to put one of your friends in the seat instead of the dummy.
I
so
love
you
this.
have to pay extra.
It's
there
Dunk the
you go.
Dummy.
Dunk the dummy, yeah.
Yes.
It's literally Dunk the Dummy.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
technical name for it, or Drown the Dummy. Yeah.
Dunk the Dummy. I'll actually volunteer to sit here. Tiberius, give it a shot. I bet you can't hit it.
Who's giving him this 3 silver? You guys are taking your gold out, right?
Tiberius, come on.
I
haven't
don't
spent
have
anything,
any.
So...
You guys have been taking Gimbal. You've lost 5 silver pieces. Llama, you lost 1 gold piece,
Yes.
and then Gimbal, you spent 4 here, and you
Yeah, I'm
each
keeping
spent.
up with my math.
You each spent 1 silver. You each spent 1 silver piece. No, Gimbal spent
no,
5.
Gimbal-
Right,
Gimbal
got you.
would.
Okay, perfect. You keeping up?
Ha-
Good, good,
Hence, I have been very conservative with my money.
good.
Yeah,
Who's
I
giving
have
him
no
the
money, so
3
it's gonna
silver
have to
for Llama?
be someone else.
I'll pay you. I'll pay you for my green giant friend to try and dunk me.
With a big grin, this short stack of a wizard happily and excitedly jumps himself up on the chair stool.
Whee!
And he says, "Well, one of you can have 3 turns to try and hit
3
that
turns
there.
to try.
Try hit
Go.
that red mechanical little doohickle."
Go
Alright.
on,
I'll pay-
Siberia.
I'll pay for the green guy. How much should we stake?
It's just 1 silver piece for entry, and you've given me 3. I've let you go up there yourself. That's the entrance fee for your friend. And he hands over a soggy little bean bag to you, Tiberius.
Cool. Do I unarmed
gonna-
strike?
No, you're gonna make a dexterity throw.
Oh lordy. Dexterity throw.
You
Come
have to
on,
try and
Greenie.
loop it over the rim of this half barrel.
Okay, I got this. Dexterity check.
Straight up dexterity.
5.
You hit the barrel. You hit the barrel with the bean bag,
Oh.
like not even getting over the lip. He just looks. He says, "You have to get it inside the barrel, my friend."
Inside the barrel, thank you so much for your instructions.
Come on, you wuss.
Obviously didn't hear the first time. I got distracted by this cat vomiting behind me. Let's try throw another one.
Go check on your cat if you have to.
Oh god, 9.
You manage to throw it, but this time it hits the pole above the barrel. Well, it's a bit closer to going inside, but not exactly what you have to do. Try a little bit harder, my friend.
Alright, I'm gonna try what the lady at the cross or the
Third time.
archery taught me. So I'm gonna breathe and then I'm gonna throw this thing.
Come on, you big green wussy.
Oh my god.
Dunk me.
Oh my god.
You seem to have breathed out, but not in, and temporarily deprived your brain of oxygen for a moment as you throw it against the side of the barrel again. He says, "Well, your friend can stay up there as long as he wants. But
Nah.
it's 1 silver per go. So if anyone else would like to try, but thank you
Alright,
for.
I'll
Would have been
try.
nice.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
It's okay, I'll try and dunk you, Llama.
Yeah,
You
Llama,
would?
let Rosemary
Yeah, come back
try.
out. Let me try and dunk you.
Okay.
Your dexterity is
It's
better
just
than
1
mine
silver
anyways,
piece,
I'm
right?
assuming.
1
is
silver
it
piece, that's right.
Alright. Okay. Oh,
Hands you 1.
Let me get out of the way so I can
how
spectate.
do I take the... wait. Let me figure out how to take the money out my inventory. Oh, okay, here. 1 silver. Move 1 silver. Okay, there we go.
Tiberius, you sure you don't want to switch places?
No, it's okay.
You coward.
Okay.
I sucked.
So I'm rolling dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, ratty.
Right
Little
there.
roasty.
8. Fuck.
No, dear, that's not gonna do it. And he hands you another wet beanbag.
Alright.
Bibbidi bobbidi bob.
Let me
The
concentrate. Let me
rat
try
missed
again.
the bob.
Oof. 11.
Oof.
You manage to hit the pole just on the inside, but you don't manage to hit the mechanism.
Come on, Ratty. Last time.
Okay.
You
okay,
can do
let's-
this.
let's-
We
We're
believe.
trying.
Just
Ah, God damn it.
see if he's
doesn't
in.
seem to be your day.
This guy's enchanted our beanbags.
I swear to you, they're
Oh,
normal beanbags. Very, very good of you to try that, though. Heroic effort. But
it's my
again,
luck.
if you'd like to try again at any point, I'm here. I am closing up shop a little bit from now. It's getting nighttime. I want to go visit the amusements. To go have a look at the pie eating contest. It happens in rounds, and they happen. Oh, the pie eating contest will be done by now. Well, that's all right. I'll go get myself a little bit drunk and go and watch the performances down south. See you guys later.
Awesome.
See you. Thank you very much. I'm still dry.
Thank you. Give it another try later. Gimbal, you've sort of just managed to get yourself a nice deal on a sweet-looking black custom set of cards. As you look at the face of them, you can see that they're
custom black?
custom black set of cards.
Yes.
That's right. They seem to be white. They have white markings on them denoting the different cards in quite a lovely, beautiful patterns. And it just seems like a standard deck of cards to you. And you see your friends walking past as you turn towards them. What is everyone doing? Hello, dearie. This lady, Inspector Clue, says to you as you walk up to her. Have you come
Hello.
to try and spectate the drinking contest?
As a matter of fact, I feel very lucky. Maybe I should
Okay.
participate in it.
You can do that, sir. You'd have to go to Matthew across the way, just on the other side of the entrance.
Okay.
All right. It's only a silver piece for you if you want to watch, but to participate, speak to him. Hello there, sir, says to you, Tiberius. Would you like
Hello.
to join the drinking contest? It's 1 gold piece. You have the
1
chance of
gold
winning
piece.
20 gold pieces if you win. It's 1 gold piece entry.
Mr. Gimbal, pay this man out of my allowance. Subtract it from my allowance, 1 gold piece, please.
How many of you are participating?
Participating in the drinking competition.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right, miss.
I'll spectate. I'm spectating.
All right, dearie.
Alright.
1 silver piece.
I paid for it. Wait, 1 silver piece?
No,
Okay.
Gertrude's saying that. I mean, the lady at the bottom is saying that to Rose.
Ah,
1 silver
spectate,
piece to
okay.
spectate, yeah. 1 silver
Alright.
piece to spectate. If you want to go and join in on the competition, you can win yourself some money. Go speak to Matthew across the way.
Alright, I'll just remove 1 silver piece and I'll spectate. I have no chance of winning.
All right. Inside you go, lass. As soon as you're ready, the round's going to start relatively soon. The guy in front of you, Inspector Clue, and Tiberius, he scribbles something down, just finishing something, sorry, puts it down, and then hands out 2 sheets. He says, please sign here and here. And you can see they are like not, they're the type of legal formality for not being held responsible for any accidents or things that happen, you know. Drink yourself into death. It's not their hands that are dirty, you know. And please just
No,
sign the dotted line. You can take your time to read it. He goes back to scribbling the thing that he was scribbling earlier.
Yep. Entry fee?
I forgot how to read, so I'll just
1
sign.
gold piece.
1 gold piece.
Tiberius looks at it, looks at this, puts a big X through where it is. Oh, he looks at you, he looks at the paper. It'll do. And from under it, he tears out on each one of them. It seems to be an imprint from another sheet that he's got, like those invoice notes. This he puts a pin through and hands you. He says, make sure you're displaying that, put it in your hair, put it in your skirt, put it in your shirt. I don't give a fuck. But make sure it's shown, otherwise they're going to throw you out, right? You can't be in the center ring without this. Go inside, starting in 10 minutes. 20 gold pieces if you win. Only one winner.
Okay.
Sweet.
1 gold to pay. Scribble, scribble. Signed and clear. Thank you.
So when I go visit that blacksmith, but we can do that just now, after I'm drunk. Maybe we get better deals.
Maybe it raises your charisma, maybe it lowers it.
We'll see.
Okay, so Inspector Clue, Tiberius, and Rose
Whoa,
go into
there.
this tent where Inspector Clue eats some funny mushroom and grows to be a giant dwarf. Giant
Halfling.
halfling. That's giant
Luckily,
halfling.
it wears off quickly.
Luckily, there's a cookie. Before he drinks all the alcohol in one shot.
Yeah.
Gimbal, you see your friends going into this tent, and what are you up to?
I mean, he paid for my entrance, so. He's away.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am going to. I'm going to spectate. So
That'll be 1 silver piece, dearie. So that's 2 gold and... Rose, did you pay for yourself?
I paid for myself.
2 gold and 1 silver for you, Gimbal.
I only paid 1 gold
Only 1 gold.
for.
Oh, you
Lama
paid
for
1.
himself.
Lama paid for himself, right. Okay, cool. Cool.
Trying this whole festival's rigged, and you're trying to shiest me out of another gold.
I'm just trying to make sure you guys are keeping track.
We are.
Good. You go inside, you see there are a couple of people around. And I can populate that. Yeah, this guy that was wandering around earlier, he seems to be there. There's a couple of people.
Is Bruce participating?
In fact, you do
Is
see
he too
Bruce.
drunk already?
You see Bruce. You see Bruce here, and I'd like you to roll perception for me, please. There's a guy like in some armor plate that's like
18
ready to go.
plus 4, 22.
You have a look around, and you see Barry in the crowd as well. He's talking to some
Oh,
girl.
is it Barry? I gesture. I'm not sure if he can hear me.
He seems a bit into this girl at the moment. but,
Oblivious. Oh, into the girl. Sick. I don't want him to see me. Go Barry. Go.
and oh my god, where is this? Oh, here he is. There's Bruce. Hey, it's you again. Ha ha ha. I'm ready for round 2. Are you ready?
You still drunk, Bruce, but let's go.
Gives me
It's your superpower.
bit of an itch, I'd say. A bit of an itch indeed.
Sure.
Yeah, you got a couple of people in here. There's 1 or 2 dwarves, there's a guy in plate mail, and in the center there seems to be someone looking around, scrolling on some paper. I'm going to ask you guys just to try and make your characters a bit smaller to fit in, if you will.
Beep bop doo bee.
And yeah, spectators along the outside of the ring. Please, if you are participating, you can come inside the ring, but I would like the rest of you to stand on the outside and have a look. And it doesn't seem like anybody's been listening to me, but sorry, let me just have a look at your name tags. And he has a look around, coming to you, Gimbal, and he goes, sorry, where's your name tag if you are participating?
Not participating, just watching.
All right, fair enough. We don't want tampering, so please just stand within the bounds of the circle.
Well, they
outside.
don't want it rigged.
You can find there are different things that you can purchase at the bars that you can find towards the ends of the tent. And as you see, this is quite a large tent. There are different little purveyors of bits and pieces you can eat, or there's lots of like leftover pie everywhere. but it seems to have been like swept up into different piles, and people are dealing with it. And you can find yourself some drinks and such. It's a little bit of a setup. It takes about 10 minutes to set up. While this is happening, the drinks are being poured in front of you, Tiberius and Lama.
What are we drinking?
You motion yourself. Just going to move you down here towards the bottom to the right and sit down at one of the chairs around. It looks to be ale.
Ale.
And it looks like ale.
This town's ale.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Perception.
Both?
Oh, 8.
No, Tiberius. It is ale.
It is ale.
It's ale. You don't seem
Wow, aren't you smart?
You don't seem to notice any smells or anything. You know, like transparency of the liquid or color doesn't seem to ring any bells. It's ale. And you are getting served more and more as the glasses are poured.
Are we still getting served, or are we already getting served?
It seems to be like a circle within of beers. I suppose I could do that one. Like just having those beers around going, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Someone can populate it if they really want to. Rosemary, Gimbal, what are you guys up to?
I mean, does anything particularly stand out on any of the little vendors or anything like that? Or is it just food and stuff?
Food, drinks. A couple of people seem to be social and happy, but nothing seems to take notice.
No, I guess I'll just go and I'll hang out and I'll wait with Rosemary for the thing to start.
All right, everyone. You seem to all be ready and prepared. The rules are as such. Rama, Inspector Clue, you sit down on your chair there. Everyone sits down. If you can drink and attempt to as many times as you want, drink a glass of ale during a round, but if you fail to drink a glass of ale, or if you bring any of it back up during that round, it's going to count as null and void. You shall not have any points. But you can drink as many ales as you want during that round. The first round is going to begin shortly. Prepare yourselves. How this works is you get d6s. As
Okay.
many d6s as you want. There seems to be a limit to how many... there seems to be a target, but he hasn't disclosed what the target is.
He only said we have to drink at least one, and you can't vomit.
Let me retcon that a little bit. He would have added in that there is a target that you have to reach.
Oh, okay, he just hasn't told us that yet.
Yes. And he will announce it when you guys get close to it. You can roll as many d6s as you want during a round, but if you roll a 6, a 1-6 on it, it's a failure.
What? So you're rolling d6s not with the goal to get a 6?
Yes, not with the goal to get a 6. So you can roll 1d6, and if you get a 5, you consume 5 ales.
Okay.
But if you get a 6, you consume none. You can also roll 3 d6s. And if one of them is a d6, you get nothing.
Can I roll 10 d6s?
You can do so. As many as you wish.
Huh.
But if you get 1-6, does that equal none, even though it's 10?
Everything.
You were overzealous, and you tried to down way too much, and you just ended up cotching. You just ended up throwing up.
You
What
got
did you
this,
roll?
Tiberius. Give it to me, bop-a-doo-bop zam.
What the hell
Okay, I'm
gonna
inspired.
give him a bardic inspiration, yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, definitely you have 1d6 bardic inspiration there, Tiberius.
So what does that mean if I roll if I roll
can
3
add-
6s and I roll 1 6, I can remove 1.
If you can, no, I don't think it's gonna. Let me have a look here. No, you can add a d6 to one of the rolls, so you can take even more risk if you wish. Which is why I'm allowing it.
Hectic.
Uh-oh.
So he just gives me like courage, and I'm like, I'll fucking do
Wild.
this.
You roll 3 ones,
Wild.
you can add a d6 to one of those.
This is probably a horrible idea.
Or we learn through trial and error. Round 1, begin.
Okay, I'm
Lava,
gonna start
blaze.
small irate. How do I cancel the dice? Okay, I'm gonna do 1,
The X.
2 dice initially. 3 dice to
I'll
start
do-
with.
I'll do the same. Let's go.
Okay. 1 3 2.
Cock.
Tiberius, you slowly and steadily chug one after another, until you get 6 down in your belly. Inspector Clue, you keep up until about the 6th one, at which point you actually just turn and have to expel some of it back out of your mouth, which you do discreetly into the bucket next to you that seems to be conveniently placed. That brings to the end of round 1. You see as the judge in the center has been taking furious notes, keeping track of all of your scores. And you see to your right, Bruce. Oh, right. Well, a good idea if I got my d6 out.
Brucey!
Not Dole's 3d6, roll 3d6. I can't find my d6, so I'm using Google. 7. He's managed to down. He's looking at you, Tiberius, with a grin on his face. I see you can knock him back. I can knock him back too. You want to put on a wager while we do this?
I have nothing to bet, Bruce, but my respect and pride.
Respect and pride. I'll put down 5 gold for respect and pride.
Hells yeah. What is our wager? Who can
I'm
drink the
gonna win
most?
this thing.
Well,
you gonna
win this thing or beat me?
Win this thing.
The whole thing, and if you don't win, it's mine.
It's mine.
Okay, sick, I'm down. Side pot is in.
Nice.
Round 2, everybody. Are you ready? Begin.
Okay, I want to do more than 3, but
I felt the same.
Llama bailed on 3, so that's a little scary. I'm gonna do 4, just cause fuck Bruce. 1 5 3 3. 12 fucking beers, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
Bruce keeps an absolutely consistent rate, drinking another 7 and watching you chug this thing down. He looks over the grin. Ha ha, buzzer. And Inspector Clue manages to look around, go, hold on a second. I'm used to drinking like stuff that's normal to drink, but this is actually alcoholic. I must remind myself of this. And you will yourself to have more fortitude. You rolled, no, you already rolled, didn't you?
No.
No,
you
I didn't.
You hadn't
But
rolled,
like,
right.
I thought he was out, cause he rolled a
No,
6.
just for that round. Just for that
Oh,
round.
the rest don't
Keep
count.
Yes, that's it.
So after the
It's just for
first
that
one, okay,
round.
sick.
So this is round 2, and in round 2, you try again. Your redoubled effort, concentration, and willpower fails you as you expel
Get 6
more beer into this bucket next to you. You don't seem to be doing very well here, Inspector Clue. Bruce looks at you and he goes, I still do this and do this. do this. And the judge like looks around, raises eyebrows. He's like, is there a commotion? Oh, it's just this guy again. And
Bruce, you know, the
Round
local
three.
fucking round 3. Okay, so just to
Everybody
confirm
ready,
real quick,
begin.
the game's over when the last person is caught, or how many rounds do we have? So I can do
So-
like 10 rolls.
So now that things are in, you have to get 50
50 beers
glasses
in.
of ale.
Oh
You
God.
notice that the ale is actually a little weaker than normal. It's most probably watered down.
Okay, so they don't kill their clients, 100%.
And they get to not spend so much
so you
money.
have
But
to
yes,
do
yes,
at
yes, because not
least-
we care about the clients.
Oh, not to save their pockets. Sure.
Try not to do that. You have to make sure you get yourself to first to 50 as a winner. Round 3.
50. Okay, well, if it's first to 50, we gotta go big, boys. I'm gonna roll 6d6 for round 3.
Holy shit.
This is too much for me. Oh God. 5, 1, 5,
Are
6.
you fucking shit
Ah,
giggling?
Inspector Clue, you just don't even feel like drinking anymore. You look at this beer, you try, you pick it up, you go, oh, just put it back down. You pick it up, you go, oh, you put it back down. No, third time, you're not going to even try picking it up. You just stare at this thing. No. Tiberius, you try your best, but like you end up knocking over a bunch of beer, and the spillage counts as a null and void for your round.
Oh, so none of that matters.
None of
I
that,
drink
yeah.
10, 11 beers and then they
You
don't
managed to
count
drink
any
some
of
of
it.
I managed to drink about 3 beers, but
Oh.
they don't count any of it because you knocked over a lot of the beers.
Okay, that's
Where does it show what the whole thing is? Can I click on the thing properly?
no, I don't know. It went 51562 515624, I think.
I'm making this 30. I'm going to retcon that again. I'm making it 30, not 50.
Okay, because that's fucking crazy.
It's just written down as 50. Yeah, I think that is crazy.
How far is Bruce? So that only counted as 3 beers.
Bruce. I haven't rolled for Bruce. Derpy.
Okay, I'm 9
Bruce,
beers away.
seeing you going Madonna there and absolutely masterminding himself, he grabs himself. I wanted 5, not 2, but anyway, one of them was a 6. He manages to drink himself about 3 more ales before he throws up, missing the bucket next to him, and falls off the stool.
Ah,
He is thrown on the ground.
fucking
Passed the
Bruce.
fuck out. Well,
That's
that's happened again.
Okay,
Round 4.
round
You
4.
are nearly there. I see your score. You have 18,
21.
and you, sir, have. Oh, you managed to get more, did you?
Yeah, no, because the
No.
first 2 rounds were fine. I didn't
Yes.
catch it all.
Oh.
I think that's 18. And then I got the
Yes.
3 that they counted for round 3. It's 21.
Fair enough.
3
Okay,
plus
21.
1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, round 1 and 2 is 18, and then plus the 3 for 3, 21.
I'll allow it to work that way. It's not what I had in mind, but I think that's how I described it. So
Oh.
let's run with it like that then. Yeah, go for it. Next round. You've still got competitors. You see they seem to be chugging things down. They're not struggling as much as Bruce has.
Oh no. But I also haven't been struggling as much as Bruce has. There. 3 plus 4 plus 2, 9. That's 30 beers.
You take a look up and you see the dwarf down to the south. He seems to be keeping pace with you.
No, it's not doing.
Nope.
Clue is not doing well.
No, this
The
that guy.
halfling. The dwarf down here seems to be doing pretty well. The paladin across seems to be chugging things along. This man just seems to be merrily, like, slowly going about drinking his beer.
But it's first
And
2:30. How can you drink so chill, bro? Come on.
you say as you just start pounding them back, looking over at Inspector Clue and having a little bit of like pity for him. He can't even enjoy his beer. He can't even get
I
through
have no
one.
pity. There's only respect. He tried so hard. Like, if you had to pile all the beer into one barrel, it wouldn't even have like been physically possible to fit in his body. Congratulations.
That's your standing. As you stand up and say this, the judge says, "Yes, sir, you have actually won. Congratulations.
Wee.
Please take this form." He hands you a form and give it back to Matthew at the front, the man who registered you. He shall give you a prize.
Matthew, I'll go see the man if I can walk straight enough to get there.
I'll help you along there.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Kimball, Rose, you guys have been offered a couple of one or two snacks and maybe a beer or two from some of the people around. They seem pretty friendly.
Oh wait, hang
you've had
on. I have a side pot with good old Bruce.
Beside that.
Inspector Clue, you are drunk. Tiberius, you are drunk.
Okay.
Actually, Tiberius, no. Roll a Constitution for me.
Constitution.
Inspector Clue, you are definitely drunk.
Yes, that's what the inspiration's for.
The Constitution saving throw is a 20.
You are.
He is sober as a bird.
You have a nice buzz going.
I feel at ease.
Like this buzz is gonna last a while, but it's not overbearing.
He could legally drive a car in the United States.
Maybe not quite.
Good evening, officer. I'm not drunk, you are.
Damn, officer, that hat looks good on you.
Want to challenge me to a drinking contest? And you step out into the night air and over onto Matthew, who.
Hey, Matthew.
Hello. No, I see. It's you again. You want to try again for the next round?
Yeah, I think someone should pull him out.
Absolutely not.
I-
Take your money and go, so I don't have to pay for you anymore.
I believe I won 20 gold pieces.
He looks at the piece of paper you hand over to him. Ah, yes. Grabs it from you. Looks it over. Yep, this looks right. Puts it into his book. And he reaches under the desk and grabs out a pouch. Places it in the desk in front of you. You're winning, sir. Enjoy. He carries
Hey,
on.
many thanks, Matthew. You run a decent business here.
Oh, just looking after the front desk.
Okay, Gimbal, add the 1 gold piece to your inventory.
You're a good man, Tiberius.
No, it's just so I can get paid my full amount at the end. I don't want to have to think about owing someone.
You're a smart man, Tiberius.
Now, a big man like you might be interested. This guy comes up from the fountain. In the brawls. We do have a brawl down here. It's going on at the moment. It is a pig catching contest if you're fast and nimble in the day. But, yeah, I think you might want to try your hand at that. You look big and strong.
Who's he talking to? Me. I'm the only big and strong guy.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm down. Like, the most down. I'm a little drunk, so everything... I'm not drunk, I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed, everything sounds delightful. I'm on like an adrenaline high. Let's get these pigs wrestled up.
Alright, just go south, down the way. You'll see there's a setup next to the testing of strength. You can't miss it. And he points down this road. Yeah.
Is it actually a brawl or is it like a grapple contest?
This is a brawl, bare knuckle brawl, sir. He points this way.
Knuckle brawl. Where has this
What?
fair
Let's
been my whole
punch
life?
things, Tiberius. We'll
Hey?
punch them together. We'll punch each other. We'll punch everything.
You want to punch with me? Are we punching?
Yes, we'll punch.
Hells yes.
Let's move at like half the speed of our characters at a time, as opposed to teleporting across the map.
Yeah, I try
So
move
that
it
keeps
like
up.
little by
Otherwise,
little.
it's like that doesn't make any sense. Like
Does
Tiberius
it
is
take a
walking.
little while to register it, I guess, or?
It does.
No,
So you
every
have to-
movement it registers. So if you click and drag to there, it'll only register when you let go. So you drag a little bit.
So like if I put myself over here, I'm suddenly by the encampment.
Yeah, we don't see the movement at all.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to do it bit by bit, let go. And that'll keep it nice and smooth. Because like if you guys are a bit split up and someone's speaking to Tiberius or someone's speaking to Gimbal, then Rose can't just pop next to him, like, she has to walk from where she is. And it gives us time to visualize that, which gives me time to process the timescape that's going on. As you guys walking through here, you see various people offering different things. You hear a man on his lute, and at the fore of a group of musicians playing, keeping things going quite nicely. General goods and wares, vegetables, things that you can eat, things that you can store things in.
Orange.
Where would we find a health potion person?
You can find some health potions right here, sir.
Haha!
This person speaking over here.
Hang on, do I have health potions? I have 2.
What kind of health potions would you be looking for?
The best ones you have.
The best ones I have, well, we've got one potion. It's pretty grand.
Okay.
Give
Fantastic.
me a moment. I need to look it up quickly. I don't know the prices. You also gimbal as you approach the guy there that you seem to be going towards. He says, "You, sir, you look like you might be interested in some very fine wares. I have clothes. I have silver, different types of embroidery that go onto clothes, and silks, and incense, and fine materials. I could even do an outfit for yourself. I'm a tailor. I'm certified. And I have quite nice wares, very fine things."
Very fine things, huh?
That's quite right, sir.
Very
I can do your
fine.
measurements. I can make you nice clothes. It is a bit costly, but it looks like you're a regal fellow yourself.
Actually, I think I need a barrel.
Barrel.
A barrel. I think you could possibly find a barrel at the general goods just across from you, just next to where you were coming from. He points in this direction. I think it's a
This
great
guy?
potion of healing. Okay, I'll just Google it.
This guy over here.
Yes. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Hi, you're the general goods man, huh?
I am.
Are your goods generally
Well,
general?
well, I'm generally interested.
All right. Well, what is it that you're looking for? You have to be specific. We're quite a general store.
Yes. Do you have a barrel, sir?
Yes, I suppose we do have barrels.
Great. Watertight.
Watertight barrels. I suppose we could have one commissioned, but we don't really have the tools to measure out a barrel and to fit it with a piece of leather. But We can possibly point you in a few directions. You can get some leather from across the way, that final gentleman over there, and you can get a barrel from us. And I'm not sure who can put it together, but we don't have any watertight barrels.
Well, then what are these barrels supposed to hold?
Goods, sir, goods. These are old barrels. We repurpose everything. Everything's recycled here. Grain, mostly grain. A couple of apples sometimes. Pears, peaches. That's not really my suit. You'd speak to my friend over here, right? The person there behind you, Tiberius, this guy. Yeah. He says, I seem to have found this. It is a greater potion of healing.
How much is your greater potion of healing, sir?
This is 100 gold pieces. Sir.
Ah!
We only have one, though.
That's.
So if you want more, these are rare.
I can want, sure, all day long, and that's what I will continue doing. Thank you.
We do have normal healing potions. They're only 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that.
Yeah, I really appreciate you going to find in your inventory list what you've got and what it costs, but I only have the money I won from drinking, and I plan to not spend all of it right now. Thank you.
Sort of like stands there with a health potion in his hand, mouth agape, like, I
Yeah.
just went and found this thing for you that you asked for. I had it. Specifically, you asked for this
Really
amazing.
sorry, but I only have like 20 gold pieces. So unfortunately,
I will arm wrestle you to make it 19 gold pieces.
He just like shakes his head, puts on his back, and ducks things thinking. Puts it back where he found it.
Hey, Physics, can I just DM you a little list of things?
Yeah, sure.
Where's the brawl? I'm gonna ask this guy who tried to rip me off.
You guys continue onwards towards what you can see is a burly man in the corner over here. The big smile on his face, and
I like this man.
hammer that is ready. Gimbal, you get asked 2 gold pieces for a barrel, the most sturdy barrel he could find.
Take that as well, yes.
Right, be sure to remove the 2 gold.
And after this, I'll take everything to the cart real fast, and I'll rejoin the group.
And
I
then,
sent you the little list, by the way.
is that what you want to get?
Yes.
Well, you can ask the vendor.
Okay.
And
Do you have a tent, sir?
what type of tent? How big?
2 people.
Yes, sir, I do.
How much you want for it?
I can give you for 2 gold. 8 gold. Small tent, 2 gold. Big tent, 8 gold.
2-person tent is how much?
Let's have a look.
Because I don't know what a big one is.
What's
is
the-
it big
what-
for 4 people? Or?
What's the
I
gold
don't
value
know.
that you sent me there?
The one that I have is valued at 2 GPs.
Yeah, it's 2 gold pieces. Sorry, I misunderstood that. What you were saying there. Yes, sir. 2 gold pieces, 2-man tent.
2 for the barrel, 2 for the tent, and some water skins and utensil kits.
Yes, sir. Got water skins, definitely that. Utensils kits you'd have to find from Max, and he points over to the African gentleman on the other side.
Max, I'll be over in a minute.
And water skins, sir, that'll set you 2 silver pieces apiece.
Good deal.
What is it else that you needed, sir?
Nothing. I'm gonna go see Max. Max!
Someone calling me?
Yeah, Max.
And then Max just poofs out of existence. Yeah, he walks over, like looking around, craning around. Okay, friend, I cannot leave here. Please, if you can, come through and we can discuss business anytime.
Sorry, I was wondering why it wasn't letting me. Sorry. The D&D Beyond wasn't letting me remove gold.
Aha.
Where's Max? Max, I can't see you, Max.
Max is the black guy that you were talking to up here. Did you play dice with?
Max.
Yes,
Hi, Max.
sir. I enjoyed our game earlier, and I know you might want more wares. What are you looking for, sir?
I'm looking for some mess kits. Max.
I actually do. Trinkets include things you can use to eat. Something that you pass the time with often is food. And he pulls and retrieves out a mess kit, shows you. Would you like one?
4.
4 mess kits. All right. He reaches around. Why 4?
Because I want 4.
Fair enough. I'm curious, sir. No
You
ill intent.
already have a wad of skin. Is that not what you bought 4 of? I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Sick.
Trust me.
Ain't
That-
worried.
Will be 4 silver pieces, please.
No.
Because I like you, sir. This is a special deal.
Hey, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. That makes sense where I'm from. Don't worry about it.
All right. No offense taken, because I don't think offense was meant. Yeah, Tiberius, Rose, Inspector Q, what you guys up to?
I
Just
am.
following my friends around.
You don't want to fight. Maybe speak to this beautiful horned lady with me. What
Well,
can
hello
she
there.
offer me? No, I'll speak to you
You
later,
look
sir.
strong. All righty, sir. And you there?
Oh man, it's brutal.
He seems unfazed. Says to you, Inspector Clue, and you there, sir? Test your strength. See your might.
Aha. Do you offer drinks?
No, sir, but if you look straight across the road, mister, you can see yourself a little bar.
Oh, lovely. What? Wait, did you say strength? I'm strong.
Are you strong? Have a
Yeah.
look here. And he gestures towards the center of this ring. There, you see that pole? There's different rings on it. You see the lever? You have to hit that with this hammer. And he offers the hammer to you.
Thank you. Shall I add a hammer?
And as you're about to take the hammer, no, you're not going to need to add anything. As you're about to take it, he pulls back a little bit and says, but 1 silver piece for gold.
Oh, of course. There you go.
There you go, yourself. And he hands you the hammer as you hand him this silver piece. I want you to roll an athletics check for me as you try and hit this thing.
Four.
You miss the lever. Boom! As it hits the ground. Ah, well, you want to try again, sir?
I would like to try again.
That'll be 1 silver piece.
There you go.
Go for it.
Here we go again.
You bring the hammer down, this time on the lever, and it goes ding on a farmer tier. That's pretty good. Not bad. And he hands you a badge. and blazoned on the badge it says Farmer Tier.
I think I can do better.
You can always go again. Yeah.
I will do one more.
He holds out his hand.
Have a silver?
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, let's see now. And
Ah,
Ding! You bring this hammer down with a motion that pulls you yourself off of the ground, and it goes up and hits the tier heroic adventurer. As he goes, that's more like it. And he hands you a much better looking emblazoned badge with heroic adventurer on it.
thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you. That was very good. Amazing. Truly a test of strength that you passed and surpassed, given your stature. Especially.
Oh.
No
I don't
offense,
know if
sir,
that's
no
a
offense.
compliment or a mockery, but
Definitely
thank
a
you.
compliment. I'm a sincere man.
Thank you, Mr. Pillow Arm.
You can call me... What's his name? Jesus. You can call me by the name that I'll tell you just now. Get my notes up. I think it's Roger. You can call me Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Told you I was strong.
Nice. Tiberius, you approach this lady, and Rosemary, you notice that she seems to have goat-like attributes. Seems a bit animalistic, out of place, you think, maybe, but she seems pretty comfortable and quite at home. And you seem to have some sort of like oh, okay, so I'm not the only person who's like this in these parts. Like, this is normal where I come from, but yeah, everyone seems to be like humanoid skin and stuff, you know. Tiberius, you approach her and she gives you a little bit of a look. It seems to be an admiring look, but she also seems a little bit nervous as you approach, because behind her you can see a children's playpen, and there are kids who are fast asleep in the cots, and she's busy getting her stuff ready, or seems to have gotten her stuff ready. She says, "Hello, have you come to pick up your kids?"
hey, I don't have kids, but maybe one day you and I, you know, could hit it
Rob.
up.
I roll my eyes and turn around in embarrassment.
Is he always like this? She turns to you, Rose.
I can't help myself. Your beauty just does things to my brain.
Okay, well, if you're not here to pick up kids, I don't know. I need you. I'm not supposed to be here. There's two children. They need to be in their homes, and I don't really want to be here. I want to either go to bed or enjoy some of the games. But annoyed right now. But
Come watch me play these games. I've already won the drinking contest. I'll win every other one there is.
I tell you what, you find Terry and you bring him here, and then maybe I can take you up on an offer.
Okay, sure, Terry. Let me clue. What did you do here? You won things? Or was it just another title?
Oh yeah. I got the title. I got heroic adventurer.
Heroic adventurer. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sign me up, dear sir.
One
Try to
silver
find
piece.
Harry first, and then going to impress this lady.
No, this
Hello?
lady, she seems a little off. Terry's like a side quest right now.
I just roll my eyes.
All
and go,
about the
"Alright."
vibes.
I might have a little too much ear in my hair in my ears. Did you say side quest or conquest?
A little bit of column
You are
A, a
very
little
drunk.
bit of column
Alright.
Oh
You are
dear.
very drunk, Lava. You are not sure.
B.
1 silver piece you proposition to him. Do you have a silver?
Yes, I
Blaze?
do.
Everyone's still keeping track of the cash.
Yep.
You hand him over a silver piece as he hands you a nice big hammer. And he says, try and hit that pole there in the center. You see the lever on the front? Hit that thing. Hit that pole's mechanics right up to the top.
I try
What's up?
hit them. How I have what 3 to hit.
1 shot.
One
and
shot.
it is an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Come on. Bring the
Excuse me,
hammer,
Theory
big
skills for
green.
Swinging the hammer. 16.
Ding! This thing goes up and it hits Green Adventurer.
Green adventurer.
And he walks over to you. Ah, well, we've all got to start somewhere. And he hands you an emblazoned badge with Green Adventurer's on it.
This man is.
Quite fitting given the tone of your skin, sir, if you don't mind me saying.
That's funny,
You
but I also
chuckled.
want to be a heroic adventurer or whatever. Let me try again.
No problem, sir. Another silver piece, please.
Sure, 100%. Bing bang boomy. Oh, I'm probably not still inspired.
No. It's been more than 10 minutes now.
Oh, 20,
Oh,
23.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Nice.
Bang! This thing rings out super loud. You're sure it can be heard all around. And his eyebrows raise and he goes, ha ha! I thought that you could hit that hard. There was someone else who hit it harder than anybody else so far in about the week that we've been doing this. What was her name? I can't remember her name.
Her
She had
name?
long white hair. Yes, I didn't expect anything from her. She hit it almost as hard as you.
Does she
I
have
didn't think-
horns and does she look like a goat?
What? You mean Sarah over there? No, Sarah's a
Okay.
sweetheart. She's part of our crew.
Okay.
I mean a wandering adventurer like yourself.
Ah.
Pretty that. Quite a pretty looking lass. Saw her drinking at the bar earlier. I wish I could remember her name. Anyway, I'm
I
going to see her at the brawl.
Is this a
I'm gonna
hint
see her at
at
the brawls later.
describing Sinor Kira's character, or no? Am I
She said
completely
that I
wrong?
needed to see her at the brawls later on tonight. I'm thinking of going and checking her out.
The brawl.
As you hand him another silver piece, he gestures for you to try and hit again.
Okay. No, I already rolled. I got to 23.
Oh, you did. He gestures for Inspector Clue to go again. Would you like to try and beat your friend? You guys seem quite powerful.
I'm pretty sure I can't beat that.
Fair assessment. Well done, sir. And he gives you an emblazoned badge with, is it legendary? With legendary might on it.
Legendary might. I love it.
You taking notes for your emblazoned badges, people?
Yeah, big time.
Yep.
And as you walk past or towards this bar, the barkeep looks up and gives you like a nod, sort of like a question towards you, Rose, a non-verbal question of like, coming for a beer, coming for a drink, or what do you need? Interested?
Which guy?
Just in front of you.
This one.
That's right.
Physics, please repeat what my title was. As I was writing it down, I forgot completely.
Legendary might.
Yeah, thank you.
I just kind of shrug and look over to my friends.
Where
Do you
are
drink,
you,
little
Tiberius?
mouse?
Yeah,
You've shrunk down.
I'm
I
not
see.
shrunk. I'm back normal
I'm
size.
Not
shrunk.
not you, Tiberius.
Whoa, whoa!
um,
Hey,
Oh no, there's a big Tiberius.
all right. At this point, you guys have been doing a few things. Gimbal, what you up to?
I had brought everything back to the cart, and I'm gonna write a letter.
Okay.
you're up to your own little thing up there.
Which I'm doing now. Well, yeah, I grabbed a pretty. I'm not just gonna walk around with a big ass fucking barrel. So
As you wish.
the barrel's very large.
Sounds like typical dwarf action.
I'll say you this guy's put some hessian or hempen sack and has waterproofed this barrel because you are right. You're correct, Joey.
Cool. Thank you. I was curious about it because I wasn't sure. It didn't say anything
Just say
in the book.
those things. You don't have to type that to me. Just ask me. Just correct me.
Well,
If it's in the source material, ask about it, and I'll be like, yeah, cool, aware.
okay. I didn't want to do that, but I will next time.
Totally chill. No, thank you. I appreciate the consideration. I do appreciate the consideration, but I'm also I'm learning. We're all learning. So if I get something wrong, and it's plainly wrong, I'm totally chilled with being like, yeah, I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, in that case, is the water in this river fresh?
This water wasn't fresh when you got here. It seemed to be like a little bit stirred up for some reason, but this time around it seems to have settled a bit. And you can see twigs and sticks and things, but it seems pretty fresh. I think, yeah, roll a nature check for me, please. It's fresh. It's fresh water. I was going to tell you where it came from, then how would you know? But yeah, it's fresh water. You probably work it out where it came from, but yeah, pretty fresh water. And as you look around, you see the opportunity to fill it up. And Bruce has now been dragged out from there and is lying in his tent. You can hear as you work with the barrels and start loading
Hey,
up.
Bruce. Who's the other guy? I forget. I completely forget
Bruce
the other
and
guy's
Barry.
name. Barry.
Yeah, Bruce tried to do it again. There's Barry. You need help there. You got a barrel. Barrels are heavy with the water. I like to spectate these drinking competitions. And there's lots of water here, and he just starts like guzzling down water in front of him, like totally sidetracked by himself.
Right on. That's great. I'd love a little help with this barrel.
And he gets up and he starts helping out with the barrel.
Wait, I'll be right back. I just need to pee.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do here at the campsite while you're setting things up? You're still filling up the barrel with some water. You're filling up water skins with
No,
some.
I managed the inventory. I got the thing filled up now with Barry's help. How long? Like, what time is it? Is it time to start like preparing food or?
I'd say.
Is there still a
I'd say
pie
it's getting
eating
late-ish.
contest?
So it's getting later. I think you'd have to find out about the pie eating contest. Naturally, you'd have to ask some people there.
Alright.
Barry's going to say to you, I reckon 7, 8 o'clock. You can always use the broken moon clock.
Fucking moon dial.
Yeah, in the front there, it's funny. Eh? I see by your response, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, then there is one last thing that I want to do. I'd like to go off and find a postman, a post place, somebody that deals with post.
Yeah, you'd have to find someone near the stage there, down closer towards the inn. There's people there, and there's a performance and some food, and the talent shows near there. Next to there, there's some tents. There's a person. He's got some things there. He's got.
Hey, thanks a lot, Barry.
Yeah.
Hey, Barry, one more thing. Do you know
Yeah.
anybody that's selling an ass?
Yes, ass. Ooh, I'd like to get some myself.
Yeah, me too, but I need one myself.
Hooray.
I think there's young girls here, but there are none for sale that I know about. This is one of those nice festivals where people buy.
No, my friend, for the cart.
Funny, eh? That was nice. Okay. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. These people travel. You could speak around. I'd never look for that. We came here on the back of a wagon.
Which was pulled by
Horses.
uh,
You
Thanks,
can always
Barry.
ask the innkeeper. I think ask him. He knows a lot of things. He's been here. He lives in this town. We just come and go every year. We come to the festival.
Right.
He like
Where
finishes-
is that? Where is that in?
It points down south. It's the same inn that you have seen before, but it seems a little bit more decorated, and it's off the map. Just here. Yeah. Everybody else. What are you guys up to?
I wanna. Hey, where'd I go? Oh, here. Mr. Buckkeep!
Hello, sir.
Keep. What can you tell me about this pie eating contest?
Pie eating contest is in the day. Same place as a drinking contest. You look, sir, like you've been drinking a few, and it has been at my bar.
Well
So it
acquainted
must have been there.
with the
In
tent.
place happening tomorrow.
Alright, thank you. And then I'm gonna move away. Because I have no more interest in alcohol right now. Thank you, sir.
But sir, hold on a moment.
What you got to say to me?
You see this tent behind me?
The friendly, this one.
Hi.
Yes.
By the way.
Do you hear those roars every now and then? And you listen, you hear ah!
Yes.
What do you think that might be?
They fighting.
That, sir, is right.
I
sir, look like
like
someone
it.
who could do with a fight.
let's. I'm a fighter. I'll go and see what's up. Let's go investigate, friends.
Since it's round the corner, I've no affiliation, but if you could mention a good name, that would be nice.
Alright. Who do I
Name's
say
George.
sent me? George. George, do you know of a Terry?
Terry! Yes, I know Terry. Terry's just up that way. Where'd he go? I think Terry wanted to join in on the drinking contest, actually. He likes to drink. He does the pie eating contest as well. The last time I saw him doing the pie eating contest, he would leisurely eat pie. He wasn't even bothered about the speed at which he ate the pie.
Huh? Does he also drink slowly?
I imagine so. I've seen him at bars here, but you drink at bars slowly. But drinking competition, pie competition, I imagine it's the same thing for him.
I think I have an idea of who Terry might be. Oh, he just moved. He disappeared.
Some time has passed, and you're not quite sure, but he might still be around there.
Alrighty. Okay.
The entrance to this is over. I can't. Oh, I'm holding down Alt or something. Yeah. Entrance. Draw it.
Sweet. Thank you, dear sir. Goodbye.
It's alright. As you step in here, you can see there are two brawlers that seem to be engaging in a fight, and there seems to be a bunch of people. There's more than just what the tokens represent.
We can only
Um,
see half the tent. That's right, eh?
That's you can no, you can see. You're gonna have to see the rest of the tent in your mind.
Sure, sure. No, 100%. I just thought maybe there was things behind something. No?
Yeah, no, you look. You look around and you can see that there are people around. And yeah, it's one of those. One of them tents that's got people around. They seem to be having a nice time with it, enjoying themselves, and having quite a fun time. There seems to be some money changing hands, sort of in the general direction of someone who looks a bit familiar to you, as you see Edlin Gillenhall to the right-hand side at the bottom here.
Edward.
Edlin.
Edlin.
If you remember his name is Edward, I suppose that's what you remember his name as. Yeah, and there are two fighters in the center just pummeling each other at the moment, and the crowd is enjoying this quite a lot. And I think either we can continue with this evening, and we can do the brawl here as our final thing for this session, or this is where we can end it tonight, and we can pick up next time over here.
Either for me. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
I wouldn't mind doing the brawl.
I also wouldn't mind doing the brawl.
Cool. Gimbal, you still up to it?
Oh yeah, I'm still here, but I'm doing
You're
my
doing-
thing, you know.
Yeah, up to it, not the brawl necessarily. Yeah, you're doing your thing. Yes, I see it down there. I see it. Cool. I think that we're gonna end with when we get. I don't know. Fuck. We're gonna see how far the brawl goes. Let's see how it goes. All right. You step inside. You see a big brawl. You see the innkeeper have a look at you again, and he goes, "Hey, I know you. You're that man who came crashing in the door a few weeks ago, or a week ago, or, well, today, this week. All a blur to me right now. This festival's taken a lot of tax on my concentration, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. Anyway, you want to fight? You want to get involved?
I would love to fight.
I'm a number two tier fighter. So you have to beat someone, and then you can fight me.
Alright. Who's level 1 tier?
That man over there. And he points across the room to this guy.
Hang on, am I talking to Terry? Are you Terry?
No, sir.
No, okay, he
I-
just has a similar, like, slouch.
Similar. He does have a similar demeanor, actually. He is very laid back. He seems like he's scuffed and cut, but he's smoking a pipe, and he is got a grin on his face. And he's the innkeeper, so he's supposed to be like, you know, on top of things. But he seems
that's
to be.
why you know me.
That's right. That's right, sir. I don't forget a face. That's for sure. Not with my recollection. Aha. So, if you want, you can get involved. You speak to Edlin Gillenhall over there. The traveling merchant. Sometimes, you know, I think to myself, is he a genuine man? And sometimes he is. And sometimes I think maybe he isn't. But I never know. Strange man. Speak to him. Get involved.
Edlin. This is the same traveling merchant we met on our way out.
That's correct.
Edlin.
I'm also finding someone, as you see someone else on the side here.
Hey,
Next-
was she the
next to them.
bitch who served us drinks? Or did she participate in the drink serving?
Looks just like this person, but has different clothing, and it could very well be the same person.
They cotched on themselves, so they changed. It makes sense. I'm fine with that. How's it, Edlin?
Who think you're talking to? Oh, Edlin.
Are you not Edlin? Who is it?
Nah,
Oh,
that's Edlin over there.
it's fine. I'll fight you in a sec, sir.
I'm dying for a fight. You want to fight me?
I walked away. I can't hear you. Hush, hush.
Oh, I'm still pissed off.
I just want to be as rude as to that guy as possible because I already accidentally was rude. How's it, Edlin?
You don't know how bad this guy's day has been. Anyway,
I just turned my back to him like soz.
hello, sir. What can I do you for?
You arranging the fights here or what?
I'm arranging the betting on the fights.
The betting
Fights you
on
have
the
to get
fights.
from this gentleman just to my left. He points to the man in white.
Oh, is that a man?
Hello, sir. Would you like to participate in these?
This guy, is this a dude?
Yes.
Wow, you had me fooled, bro.
I am going to take that as a compliment. I tend to consider myself.
You're just good looking, okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Well, if you'd like to
I'd like to
participate-
fight a tier 1 dude.
Tier 1 dude. Tier 1 dude.
What about that guy who's had a really rough day?
Dude.
Is he tier 1?
That man there you point to? Yes, he's waiting for a tier 1 fighter. You have fought here before?
I've never fought here, but I have won the drinking competition.
Very impressed. My brother runs the drinking competition.
Haha.
I think you'll find this is similarly run. It's 1 gold piece to enter.
1 whole gold piece.
1 whole gold piece. For tier 1 fighters.
There we go.
Winner takes it all.
What
So 2
do
gold
I
pieces
win?
for the
2
winner.
gold pieces for the winner.
1 gold piece per fighter, yes sir.
Put me in there.
He scribbles down on a note there. Alright, you're up next. In about 3-4 minutes. We'll announce it shortly. Bettings have begun. If you have any friends, bring them through.
Hey, who's betting on me beating this bitch ass?
Edlin sort of makes his way around this. He's just like walking around the crowd. People are speaking to him, putting money down. That you and this guy have been like announced. We have 2 fighters. Get yourselves ready. Make way, please. Set yourselves down.
I
You know
wanna-
that entering the ring is
I wanna
not
ask this dude if he has a sister
Come on.
while Edlin walks around.
without the fighters having left. What would you like to say, sir? Sorry you interrupted me while I was speaking.
I did, sorry. My brain went on a different thought process.
I see this.
Do you have a sister?
A sister? No, sir. I have a brother. I have 2 brothers.
2 brothers.
That's correct.
Not a white-haired lady sister who's really strong.
No, there was. Who? Very strong. You speaking about our tier 3 fighter this evening?
Are they here?
Yes, they're not in this tent at the moment. They said something about having a beer.
They
I don't know what a
did.
beer is, but I think they referred to ale.
Some version of.
They seem to be not from around these parts, so to speak.
Okay. Thank you for your input. That's very interesting information I have just received. I'll go fight this guy. It's a bare knuckle fight.
This will be a bare knuckle fight.
Okay.
You will have no access to your shields, but you may continue to wear your armor. If you so choose to use grapples, grapples are allowed. If you so choose to kick your opponent, kicks are allowed. Any type of art using your body is allowed and permissible, but no killing.
Kill!
And,
Kill! Kill!
No. Let's stick to the rules, guys.
If
you
I
kill-
just
if you-
punch
if
I
you
him,
kill-
say whilst being half awake.
If you intentionally kill somebody, you will be
Intentionally,
arrested, tried,
okay.
and possibly hung.
so I could just punch him too hard by accident, and his heart could stop, and that wouldn't be on me. Let's do this.
That could possibly be a case. I shall be judging every single movement of either of you.
Alrighty.
Edlin sort of like makes it around the ring. This guy sort of like stays on the opposite side to you. He goes up to Inspector Clue. I think I remember you. You were the one who wanted the bright pink rope and the bright green rope. Is that right?
Yes?
Aye, yes. Has it come in handy?
Yeah, they served me very well, at least one of them.
Well, that's-
It's now sadly permanently bonded with a rust monster.
Which one did you lose?
I believe it was the pink one.
Oh, that's a pity. I only had one pink one, but if you... I'm sure I could find another one. And he sort of has this distant look in his eyes. Would you be interested in buying another one?
Yes, I would. It would be
Alright.
nice to get a replacement.
Tonight, no go. Tomorrow, find me tomorrow, and I'll find you that pink rope.
Perfect. Thanks for the info.
Absolutely. Now, you've seen here we've got fighting. You don't seem like the fighting kind of guy, the type that fights. I think you use your brain. So, which fighter do you see to the left and to the right of me is going to be victorious this evening?
I would like to see my friend crumble, but
Crumble.
2 to 1.
actually gonna,
Favor
I'm
of the
gonna
green
bet-
man.
I'm gonna bet in favor of the green guy,
So 2 to 1.
Mr.
And half your earnings
Tiberius.
that you put in. How much you putting in, sir?
I would like to bet 1 gold.
1 gold, 2 to 1. All right, sir.
Yes.
5 silver pieces if you win. 1 gold coin to me, paid, and back to you, the half. If you win, but if you lose, I keep that. Understood?
Okay.
All right, very well. Any of your friends would like to participate in this?
Rosemary, are you a
Obviously.
betting mouse?
And are vaguely aware of what's going on, but I don't have a rational thought in my brain to bat.
Fair, you just want to see 2 dudes punch each other.
Pretty much.
100%. Well, 1 large orc cleric, and 1 scraggly dude, bro, who's had a bad day.
And as you sort of think to that, Edlin gets out the way. The judge gets in between here. Gestures you a further little back, and you instinctively walk back. Gestures the man further. He said, "Now I want a clean fight here, and by clean, I mean don't try and break any bones. But apart from that, I suppose, no killing blows." And no groin shots. To hell with it. Groin shots for everyone. He walks off. Just don't kill each other. And he walks
He
off here.
reinforces.
He
Continue,
walks
but
off
I have to
to-
pee. I'll be right back, okay?
Cool, no problem. Okay, we can do so. He walks off and he says, begin round 1. And possibly the only round, because we don't have enough rounds here. Let's go, my friends. Enjoy. Begin! And it rings a bell. Ding! And roll initiative for me, please.
9.
9. This guy gives us a 16 plus 1, 17. And he's going to come up to you, juking left, juking right, juking left, takes a swipe, and He rolls a 17 plus 1 on his attack.
Yo.
He's going to deal 2 bludgeoning damage to you.
Cool.
It's your turn. Take that, you bloody bastard.
Not bad for a, I don't know, little weak man. I rolled a 14 to hit.
That hits. What's the damage?
4
flat
bludgeoning.
You smash this guy in the face harder than he hit you in the chest. Ah! And he takes another swipe at you, and he goes for 7, and he actually sort of gets a little bit off balance from the hit that you gave him and misses you. Take another swipe,
Take another swipe.
or have another turn rather.
Okay. 17.
Definitely hits. That's another 4 bludgeoning
Another 4.
damage. And you hit him on the other side of the face. Now both cheeks seem to be swelling, and there seems to be some blood coming down as he sort of stumbles around, takes another swipe at you. And he gets a 3 for that swipe, a +1, and he misses completely. Have another turn there.
I want to ask him first if he wants to give up.
You can use an action to do that.
Oh, is that an action? I don't want to use an action.
Mhm.
Just like, while I'm ready, is like, you ready for this? You don't want to give up? If that's an action, I'm not gonna do it.
Fuck
Okay.
you are a piece of shit.
21
You smack him in the fucking face,
for
and he lands flat on his ass. Poof.
Come on, Tibby.
And the judge steps forward. That was a clean and simple fight. Very well done. Nice one, sir. Step aside. We need to find our tier 2 fighter. Just give me a moment. Should be around here somewhere. He likes hanging around the fighting pit. And you see a man like drag this guy out to the corner here. And Edlin is going to walk over to you, Mr. Clue, and hand you 5 silver pieces. Well done, sir. Looks like your new friend, well, predictions were right. Definitely came out on top.
Very well, thank you.
And the innkeeper starts walking forward. Ah, sir, yes. So we get to fight each other. No hard feelings.
Yes, if I beat the shit out of you, don't make my rent extra next time I see you.
If you beat the shit out of me, I'll give you free rental for a night.
You're on, sir.
Aye, let's do this. And he walks over there. Betting. Would anyone like to have a bet? It's 2-1 against your friend this time, Mr. Sir.
Oh, this time I'm the underdog. Okay.
Yes, I'll bet. I'll bet 1 gold again.
Alright, sir. 2-1. Your friend wins, you get 2 gold. But sorry, sir. Your friend loses, you get nothing. Alright, anybody else? Betting all around. And he starts making his way around. And you guys get ready and share some pleasantries. Let me just... Give me a moment. Okay, I want you to roll initiative again for me, please. Against a 9. 8-9. He smiles at you, and you smile back at him as you both rear up your fists, jostle around a little bit, looking over at the judge. The judge walks to and fro and around, and gets ready, and he says, "Everybody ready?" And people in the crowd like, yeah. The guy sort of rouses here in the corner, and he just falls back to sleep. Passed out.
Have your nap.
And he goes around back to here, and he goes, fight! And without a second's hesitation, the innkeeper takes a swipe at you for 17.
Damn it.
That's not 17, that's 16. It's plus 2, not 3.
Okay, 16 I think still hits.
Okay, so he takes a clean shot to the face, dealing you 3 bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry, I missed something because I'm stoned and it's late. The judge walked up to you between rounds and put his hand on your shoulder and cast a spell that healed you by about 4 HP.
Could only
He healed you back.
healed.
Healed you back up to full, I
Sweet.
think.
Yeah, I only lost 2 damage, so.
Yeah, so now he healed you back up.
Sweet. This guy is magical. I like him. But he doesn't have a sister. Let's move on.
And yeah, so this fight starts off, and
Okay, it's my turn to punch him.
what are you gonna do? Bonus action?
I'm gonna
You can
whack
think
him.
of some things, but to do your bonus action, whacking him would have to be with an offhand weapon.
I haven't
they're
used my
hand-on
action yet.
weapons.
Oh, I don't have.
You've got your action.
So what? Can I use my action for a punch with the one hand and a bonus for the other?
No.
Okay.
Google what you can do with a bonus action and see what might be applicable overall. That's up to you. You've got to use your own brain.
Shield of Faith.
Bonus actions are kind of situational. At the moment, your level 1 actions are particularly what you've got.
Can I use my
as,
Shield of Faith? They said no weapons.
No spells either.
Okay, fine. So I'm just gonna attack him. I rolled an 18.
That hits. 4 damage as you hit him in the solar plexus. So, he gives a smiling grunt as you whack him pretty hard. Takes a swipe at you. He rolls a 12.
No,
And-
so
It just manages to glance off of your armor as he is still winded. But he's take another shot on him.
I'm just gonna whack him again. 10. Ugh.
You take a blow, but this time you take a shot for him. Try to blow. Your fist comes down straight onto where his face should be, but he's actually regained his movement. He's regained himself a little bit more, and he steps backwards and steps forwards, only to take another swipe at you with a 19 to hit, dealing you 3
Jesus.
bludgeoning damage to your face. What do you do?
I'm gonna do another hit. 12. Damn it.
You take a shot for him, but he dukes with his head just to the left, just to the right, fakes out another left, and you go right right next to his face, but he smiles at you, pipe still in his mouth, as he takes a shot right down the line of your arm with a 19 plus 2 to
Stop
hit,
it.
21 to 3 bludgeoning damage.
This innkeeper's a savage. Can I eat a pie? I'm assuming no. Then I'm just gonna.
What do you
hit
want to
him.
eat pie for? We're here to fight.
Give me.
I'll let you eat a pie.
Oh, he calls his
Typically
fist
a
a
pie.
pie.
Typically a pie doesn't do anything. You can eat a pie. You want to
Grammy's
eat a pie? What are you gonna do with a pie? I'll let you eat a pie. I'll give you a turn. And he folds his arms.
Nah, dude. I'm choking.
All right, then let's
13.
fight. Are you
13
choking on your
doesn't
pie?
hit. No, I'm choking in the
A
fight.
30 A 13 just manages to blow him as he unfolds his arms ready. He's not actually prepared. He let his guard down, and you whack him in the chest for another 4 bludgeoning damage. Reeling from this, he staggers backwards. He staggers forwards. He does the strange duking motion again, and he rolls a nat 1. And he takes a swing, and he twists around, and he lands, poof, prone, flat on his back.
Prone.
That didn't go as expected. You have advantages on melee attacks.
Okay, so I'm gonna swoop around, get a good angle, roll this on advantage.
Yep,
17.
that hits. Roll again. Advantage.
I have already rolled both. It was a 4 and a
Okay.
12. Plus
Okay.
5 is 17.
Cool. It hits. You bring both of your fists together in a clenched, clamped hand grasp, and you raise it above your head and you bring it down on his chest, poof, hitting him for another 4 bludgeoning damage, as he has now been dealt a total of 12 bludgeoning damage. He coughs up a little bit of blood, and he rolls away from you. He attempts to roll away from you. You can take an opportunity attack.
Oh, hell yes, I'm taking an opportunity attack. 18.
It hits.
Another 4 damage.
Another 4 damage as you actually manage to stomp him down, and he gets up in front of you instead of being able to roll around with the rest of his movement. And that's his action. He stands in front of you, ready to guard, ready to block. What are you going to do?
Dude, I'm gonna whack him again. So I'm just gonna whack him again. I wanted to wrestle him, but there's another 18.
Another 18. That hits him for 4. He is not looking so good, but he's standing strong.
He's taken 20 damage, this guy.
He has taken 20 damage. He is swaying from left to right, but he's standing strong. You can see he's been through a lot in his life. As he takes one more strike at you with a 6 plus 3, and it just falls short, and he staggers a little bit closer to you, sort of like bumping into you with his chest and like correcting himself a little bit. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna headbutt him. I'm just gonna look him straight in the
it.
face, and I'm gonna go, Hoya! And I roll a 17.
And you headbutt this man, crack, as your skulls collide is quite audible, and rolls. He like a tree in the forest falling. He falls down on the ground, and the crowd goes fucking bananas. Whoa, yeah, oh, yeah. And the judge steps in, checks it out. Yep, looks like we have another winner here. Well done. And they drag him off to the other side, and he goes to you and he says, "There's a third round. Third round's going to last going to take a hot minute. We've got to go and find our 3rd tier fighter. But if you can just wait a moment over there, and I can heal you up a little bit more. Just
Please.
some time to find out 3rd tier fighter." And he's going to lay on hands on you again.
Lama, did I just
Yes,
make you a lot of money? Did you bet?
Yes.
On me?
Yes.
Sick.
Yes.
How much did you win?
I just double up.
Oh, so you get 2 gold coins.
2 gold coins.
Yes, you get 2 gold coins as Edlin Gildenhall goes around. He's quite happy because things have turned out. He actually seems to be in favor of your friend, and he comes to you and says, "You know, your friend's making me quite a lot of money. Here you go." And he gladly gives you 2 gold.
Thank you.
We've got a third fight coming up here. This one's going to be interesting. This is going to be 3-1 against your man, and I have some confidence that there's going to be a fight put up here from both of them.
That last fight was touch and go. But hey, at least I got us free board or free lodgings.
The guy ever fucking wakes up again.
Shame, I might have overdone a little kicking him on the floor. That wasn't against the rules or whatever?
No, he tried to run away to get away from you, and you were like, "No, bitch, come here."
Yeah.
And you gave him a good kick. You shouldn't kick a man when he's down there, but tactics are tactics. It's fair in love and war. As
He'd have
things
done the
carry
same
on,
to me.
possibly he asked to get the shit kicked out of him, and you kicked the shit out of him. So you continue onwards. I mean, you don't continue onwards. It says that the dungeon master on autopilot. Rounds of drinks are offered to you, Tiberius. Inspector, purchased drinks are offered if you would like to purchase some, and peanuts and little snacks are offered to you, Rosemary, as this happens.
I wish I could have gambled on it, to be honest, but I think that I'm on a mission.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You're on a mission. You're going looking for the postal service.
We're on a mission from God.
You're on a mission from God. Well, Tiberius definitely is on a mission from God, but he doesn't know it. He doesn't know anything. He knows fight. You're back up to full health, Tiberius, as you healed up. And I need to bring in a fighter who steps forward, and
are you guys gonna do the battle? The last battle?
The tier 3 battle, yeah.
Okay, cool.
battle?
I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I have food that's kind of cooking.
Okay, then let's wait a little bit for you to come back, I think.
No. Just keep going. I'll be back. Just,
Okay, fair enough. Right, cool. So a couple of minutes pass by, about 5-10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. You're not sure. There's a lot of adulation going around. Tiberius, you're feeling quite loved. Rosemary, you're feeling quite like socially absorbed. There's so much going on around you. You're not used to this tight, close quarters and people being jovial. There seems to be a lot of energy at the tent, a lot of excitement. A new challenger has stepped forward for the day, and he seems to be doing pretty well. And Edlin is making his rounds around the tent. Are you sure you don't want anything in on this, lass?
What are the odds?
3-1.
No, sorry. My mic I thought was muted, so I tried to unmute it. But I muted myself, and the fact. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm very tired. I'm just gonna watch
All
the
right,
fun.
then. It is getting late. That's fair. What I'd suggest is maybe go watch the performances before everything closes down. Most places are closed down now. We're getting towards the end of the evening. After the ball, go down to the performances. You can have a nice relax, have a meal, have something to eat. Have a nice watch. Some people humiliate themselves with the talent show. It's quite fun. And then there are some people who are actually talented. He walks over to you, Gimbal, and nods at you, Rose, as he walks past. 3-1, my friend, for your friend. What do you reckon?
1 gold.
1 gold piece it is. Same rules as last time, right?
Yes.
Alright, thank you very much. And he jots down in his little paper and walks off. And goes over to the innkeeper and slaps him in the face a little bit. Wake up, sir, wake up. Alright, haha. Fun fight. And he falls back to sleep. Alright, cool, he's fine. And this busy place he manages to get through, and he starts talking to the manager guy here. And you sort of see a glint of someone possibly come into the room, and the manager's energy something's going on, and it's a bit tense as you sort of hear the crowd jitter faster and faster and a little bit louder as someone familiar to them seems to have joined in. As a new person steps in, you see a white-haired lady seeming disinterested in things going on around her, but going straight up to this manager and talking to him. And they seem to be talking to each other and pointing and gesturing at you, Tiberius. And she like looks over. She gives you a long look.
I'm gonna pummel this freaking hottie.
And he nods at her. And she like seems to give like a resigned nod towards him. And walks up to you. And just like stares at you.
Hello. Are you
Just
tier
like-
3?
What's your name? I just thought I'd ask you.
I am Tiberius. And what about you?
I am indeed tier 3. She cracks her knuckles.
I don't get a name, bitch!
And she like gets herself ready as she cracks her knuckles. The
I don't get a name.
person walks up. Yeah, her name's tier 3. My name's tier 3, bitch.
I'm
And,
gonna rake the shit out of you. Come, let's go.
The events manager walks up and says, "You guys know the rules. No deaths. Keep it fair. Keep it funny, and
Funny.
I will make
This is gonna be
things
a
a living
freaking
hell for you. So no spells, no funny business. Don't try and kill each other. Keep it fair. But otherwise, do as you please. You guys ready for a fight?
Aye aye.
Everyone here, settle down, settle down, settle down. We have a fight on our hands. Roll initiative for me, please. Ding ding!
12.
12. As the bell rings, this woman in front of you does not miss a single millisecond. Darts forward and takes a swipe, an uppercut, right at your face. She goes for a shot on you, and it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
It is... Oh my god. It is 4 bludgeoning damage
Okay,
To
that's hot.
to your chin. And it does not feel good. Your teeth still feel intact, but you feel the force ricochet up your skull. What is your turn?
Turn is return the favor. 22 hit.
22 is a hit indeed for 4 bludgeoning damage. This person takes another a step back and a stagger as she recoils and takes a sweeping kick at you, rolling a 6 plus 5, 9, 12. What did I say? 9, 11. Definitely not. You seem to be prepared for this and step backwards. You're up.
I'm gonna also, like, I see she's getting fancy. I'm gonna not do a low kick, I'm gonna do a high kick. See if I can catch her out unguarded. 14. Doubtful.
14. She is nimbly prepared for this as she takes that sweeping kick into another motion that moves her slightly to the left, slightly to the right, in another little twirl, and she faces you head on as she leaps forward with another blow. She misses you as you step backwards. She seems fast. You seem strangely like ready for her fighting style.
I've
as if
been
it's
warmed
familiar
up.
to you. You seem warmed up
Okay.
indeed. You've managed to go through 2 opponents. This person poses no threat to you in your mind. What do you do next?
I'm gonna do like a little feint to the left, a fake with my right hand, and then a straight left jab for 19.
That hits.
4 bludgeoning damage to the left cheek.
As she comes back up, she does not prepared for this jab, misinterpreting your movements, and she gets hit right in the cheek, knocking her back. She staggers a bit. She staggers and rights herself, and she sort of looks a bit confused, as though like that wasn't very expected, and she has a bit of anger on her face. Okay. And she goes forward towards you. As you attempt to move out the way, she moves just towards the way that you dodge. She's ready for your movement as she strikes you in the rib on your left, as she strikes with her right arm, dealing you 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's fine. We can do this up until we can't do this no more. Let's see.
Recoiling from the damage and the pain, what do you do?
I miss.
You are too overwhelmed at this moment. She seems to have cracked a rib. She stands back. She does not stand back. She does not stop. She continues with an assault as she brings a blow towards you that actually hits you, but because of your recoil, you've recoiled away from it, so it doesn't deal you any damage. You refocus, looking at this small person that seems to be doing a massive amount more damage than you expected. What do you do?
I'm gonna do a little flurry, the Tyson feet flurry, and then a straight upper left hook. 14. Fuck.
14 is not
A
gonna hit.
miss. Yeah. I
She
exerted too much energy in my feet.
She backs off, looks at you, checks things out, cocks her head to the side, gives a little bit of a smile, and sort of says something under her breath that you don't quite manage to catch. And she darts forward. She moves just to the left of you again, but this time you're ready for that feint that she did. And you don't fall for it. You don't move to your right. She's moved to your left. You don't move to your right. Instead, you move to your left. But this time it's not a feint. And she punches you square in the face, dealing you 4 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck, man. Miss
Knocking
Missy.
you, I think, to the ground, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that last one fucked me up.
Standing, righting herself, looking down upon you, with a sly, almost grin on her face. She turns away,
Fuck,
slowly looking at the judge as she passes by with a smirk on her face. And her face falls to Edlin Gillenhall as well, as she winks at him. And he nods, and she walks out.
I'm truly dissatisfied right now. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
You are hurt as you're
Yeah,
knocked prone to the
exactly.
ground. And you are dragged off to the side. They try and drag you. They sort of like look around and they get you almost into the crowd. And then your friend who was knocked out has managed to regain consciousness. He helps drag you the rest of the way to the side of the tent and prompts you up. And I think that's where we'll end it tonight.